All right. Okay, we are live now, and I'm trying to see why I'm not getting no audio on y'all end. So y'all just give me a second. I'm still trying to get used to this damn freaking these new headphones that I have. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Okay. Huh, nothing? What's going on? What did I do last time to get this working? No, we are live, but I'm trying to see why I'm not getting no audio from y'all in. Shit. The fuck? Oh, let me see. Stream again. Now I have it. Okay, let's take the.
Oh shit.
Okay, I should have it. That's removed.
Lost the king.
Oh, King Thrash. Yeah, he should be back.
I'm a West Sider, Detroit player.
Right.
Yeah. Thing is, real. She's back.
Who's back?
Amira.
Oh, she is.
Yeah. Support Nick's pill for the evening.
All right. Okay. Where'd he go? I might have to resend him the link. Y'all give me a second, people. Give me a second.
Physical difficulties.
Just remove this.
In my face.
Who was that?
Oh, he's back.
That's me.
He's back.
That's me. It's my girl. Hold on. I'm here though.
Alright. Okay, let me get my camera situated. I'm rushing doing this shit. I left work at 5 o'clock. I'm tired. But I'm off of work next week though. Hell yeah.
Lucky you.
Shit. And I've been freaking slaving out there in my job, man. They be tripping on the brother, man. Shit. Okay. So we are live. Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, Real Gamer 27, back again with another podcast. Well, Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. This is the week before E3, so we're going to have some predictions. We're going to talk a lot about Xbox because once again, they are headlining the news because once again, Crackdown 3 has been delayed for the third time. And a lot of Xbox fans are not happy right now. And we will get this type of news a few days before E3. Not even a week. E3 is less than a week from now. So, yeah, I kind of had a feel they did that on purpose so they can, so they won't, have people throwing, pitchforks at them during E3. Just get it out right now. Just get it out. Just get it out. So, yeah, we talk about Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Phil Spencer, is he the right guy for the job? Just talks and gaming, man. But of course, this Crackdown 3 is gonna be one of our hot topics because we was having a little pre-show debate, and I told the guys let's say that for the show because it looked like it was about to get a little heated. So before we get started, I know Alex he's going to get here in a few. I think he's leaving work. No, he said he's picking this girl up from work, whatever. Let's go ahead and get our intro started. Let's start with you, Mr. King Thrash. You are new to the channel. Welcome aboard, buddy. Your intro.
What up, y'all? What up? What it do? How I do in chat room? It's cracking, man. It's King Thrash Gaming, man. Y'all know what it is and how I do, man. Y'all know what my channel is. If you don't, nigga, you're lacking.
Oh, damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? Check me out. Check me out, Roundtable Podcast, man. Shout out to the whole podcast here at this panel. Let's get this shit going.
It's lacking like that cracking. Yeah. All right. Next, let's go with Mr. G Rock.
What up, though? Y'all know I'm about to come in here and act a goddamn fool. So, thug life, all that shit. When I say thug life, I mean that shit.
Oh, my God. Enough. Next. All right, here's Sinister.
Oh, boy.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's our main man, Sinister, and back once again. It's like, camera. Can't wait to talk some games and shit.
All right. Last not least, Mr. Nick. Dang, I need to get some more white people here.
Hi guys, how's it going? It's like I'm so glad to be here.
Oh wow, you would talk like that.
I hope we have a good show and I hope everybody has fun.
Wow, that is so racist, man.
I was racist against myself. What are you talking about?
Fucking Nick. Damn, that makes me racist, man. I need to get some more white folks here. Where's Bert? No, I don't want to talk about Bert. He could be talking about how much fun he's having on No Man's Sky on the Xbox. Oh my god.
You need to stop scaring away
Oh man, junk.
All right. So, okay, before we get started to the podcast, I know y'all just itching to talk about this Crackdown 3. Let's talk about the games we've been playing this past week. Start with you, G-Rock.
Detroit Become Human, and because that DMC domain opened up, I'm playing through every Devil May Cry game again.
Do you think we're going to have another Devil May Cry this E3?
Fuck yeah. If Sony went ahead and supposedly took it away from PSX, Sony and Capcom, and they moved it from there to here, I want my game today, this year, nigga. Like, I ain't playing no more. Or I'm gonna have to hurt somebody.
Facts.
It'd be nice if we do get another DMC. Be nice. All right, Nick, what you been playing this week?
Resident Evil 7 and Street Fighter. Just been jumping between those two.
All right.
Guess I've been showing Capcom some love lately.
That's good. I thought you hate Capcom.
You know they don't deserve it, but
Well, they making Nintendo games again, so now everybody love them again.
to be fair, I'm playing Resident Evil 7 on the Xbox. So
Whatever, man. You playing that cloud version? I know
The
it.
cloud. Oh wow.
that is like I don't want to talk about
How
that.
did they even come out?
As far,
with
as
that?
far as I'm concerned, there is no Switch version. Don't get me wrong.
Oh damn.
I mean, you didn't buy all the Switch copies out.
There is no Switch version of Resident Evil 7. Look at that cloud bullshit. Fuck that.
All right. King Thrash game. What you been playing this week?
Oh man, I've been on Nino Kunai 2 again, Tekken 7, Battlefield 1, Vampire, and Battle Chasers, man. That's what I've been on. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the week.
Okay.
Just my wake up medicine time, that's all.
All right. Sinister, what you been playing, man?
Let's see, God of War, some of the Forza series, Blast Blue. That's about it.
That's about it. What you play? What system you played on? The Blaze Blue.
Oh, I got on X1.
Oh, you got on the X. Oh, okay.
And plus Persona 4.
The Arena.
Persona 4 Arena. Yeah.
Oh, the Arena.
Plus, yeah, I got the new Blast Blue, the cross tag battle. Of course, that's
That came out on Xbox?
no. No, I'm getting the on the Switch.
Oh, I'm like, they got an Xbox version? I ain't seen that.
Nope, ain't on the X. It's on Steam and PC and a Switch only.
Oh.
Everywhere else.
Well, I guess the games I've been playing this week, I really hadn't been playing much. I played a little bit last week, but due to my work schedule, I've been tired. You know, working 60 hours a week these past month. So that's probably why I hadn't been pumping out as much content I would like. Did a little stream yesterday. I was talking about Xbox nerd situation. And I'm telling myself that I'm tired of putting crying Jordan faces on Xbox. And I'm tired of, putting these funny thumbnails, making fun of the Xbox community. I'm tired of it, man. I'm sick of it because I'm a huge Xbox fan. So, I said that yesterday. I said, hopefully I don't have to put another crying Jordan face on an Xbox fan, in my thumbnail. And yeah, I have to do it again today because of this new news that we got, this whole Crackdown 3 situation. Okay, you know what? I want to say that for the next time. That's going to be the meat of this podcast. I want to talk about some E3. Oh, yeah, I know y'all itching to talk about that, man. Let's talk about some E3 predictions right now, man. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, like I said yesterday, I think Sony put it in cruise control a little bit. They might show a game or two, but I really think that they're going to prep up for the PS5 because they did their job. They came out with a lot of great critically acclaimed games these past few years, man. And it's been a wonderful ride being a PS4 owner these past few years because they had a lot of great content. Nintendo, I expect a lot from them. I expect to see a Metro Prime 4, not trailer. I expect some gameplay. And that's one of my most hyped games. I want to play Metro Prime 4 so bad. Do I think it's coming out this year? Probably not. It's gonna at least be a 2019 game, possibly a holiday 2019. Same with Bayonetta 3. We didn't get no trailer for Bayonetta 3 whenever Reggie Fils-Aimé came on stage and announced that we having a Bayonetta 3. So I'm over thinking it might be maybe a 2019 game as well. So we still waiting on Fire Emblem, even though they said that's supposed to come out this year. Don't be surprised if it gets delayed to next year. But like I said a while ago, just looking at the fact that Nintendo kind of had a sparse year when it comes to new games. They had a bunch of ports. I do expect to see some new games this year. I don't know what. But I do expect to see some games. I expect to see a lot of third-party games on the Switch, stuff that we not expecting. Maybe a Battlefield, Call of Duty, because looking at the sales of the Switch, it's like these third-party developers, they just cannot keep ignoring the Switch's success, because by next year the Switch is going to outpace the Xbox One in sales, so they had no choice but to put these games. So I'm really curious to see what they got in store for the Switch. And as far as Xbox, I honestly expect them to have the best show, because I have that mind frame that it's either make it or break it. It's do or die, put up or shut up. Phil Spencer been here for 4 years, and we ain't got shit, nothing done, cancellation of games, horrible games, and now another delay game that's supposed to come out 2 years ago. So it's just bad. Phil Spencer came out today, or was it either today or yesterday, saying that Microsoft needs a whole reboot. I guess he's talking about the Xbox brand. It needs a reboot because it's not looking too good with their development team. They lack talent. The games are just a buggy mess. It's just slow on quality. It's a mess, man. So I expect a lot from Microsoft to have some forgiveness games to make the Xbox fans happy again. Right now, we're not happy. They gave us more reasons to be unhappy with the delay of Crackdown 3. So I expect a lot from Microsoft next week. So let's get somebody else on this. Let's start with you, King Grass. What you think about this? Or what's your E3 predictions, man?
I predict that Sony might have a couple of surprises. The highlight of the show probably will be Death Stranding. I think that'll be the highlight of the game and highlight of the day. That and The Last of Us 2. I think it'll take over the whole E3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Nintendo come with Metroid, and it come out looking bomb,
mm-hmm.
I think that might be right up there with it. Microsoft, I think they're gonna come out with a Halo, but like a bootleg Halo. You know what I'm saying? A bootleg Gears. You know what I'm saying? Like not a real one, like fucking what do you call it? Halo Wars of Gears and Battle Royale of Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that, to where they can make this online thing they've been trying to do. They're trying to get every one of their games online and easy to work, easy to make money with, similar to Minecraft. So I think they're on the road of leaving the console business, and Nintendo and Sony gonna keep on doing what they do. That's what I think.
Okay, is that your predictions?
I predict Sony being first. If Metroid, they'll be like tied for first. And Microsoft gonna be Microsoft like they are every year. Just a disappointment. And empty promises. Empty promises.
Man, you got a lot of faith in Xbox. Damn. All right. Well. Here, looky here, Mr. Late Man himself, Alex, whatever your last name is.
I'm on time.
You on Black Man's time.
CPT.
All right, before we get to somebody else, do your intro right quick before we go to somebody else, Alex.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Activesin here, and we're back for another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. And Crackdown's delayed, so it's going to be a real fun show.
Yeah, I know. I know you're going to have fun with this one.
That's going to be a great day.
Yeah. Well, you just love to see Microsoft fail, don't you?
I do. I really do.
Damn. Oh my God! Now we got a troll in the damn panel. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on with our E3 discussion. I know you want to talk about Crackdown so bad, Alex. I know you want to, but you're gonna have to wait because we're doing E3 predictions.
Oh, I predict Crackdown's getting delayed. My prediction is true.
All right. Let's go with you, Nick. What you think? What's your predictions, Nick?
Nick sleep.
So watch when I go to somebody else. I go to somebody. Wait.
SpongeBob game.
All right, let's go with you, Sinister.
I mean, Sony's gonna, be Sony. I mean, heck, they're on top of the mountains. They can just chill and stuff like that. Probably have a few surprises here and there. Nintendo, they're probably gonna do what they're gonna do. You know, some of their games, especially like what Metroid, I'm hoping some gameplay stuff like probably show Bayonetta 3 or at least something like a teaser or something like that. So, Microsoft, I hate to say, it, man, it's like the only thing that can save them is a miracle. That start praying for miracles was right now. It's just and
The
they've been
only
a
miracle Xbox needs is a sweet release of Death.
I mean, just right now it's just. They've been a laughing stock this whole generation, and it's like it only take a miracle to save them. But even that's not going to, be the be all end all for them. But that's all I have.
All right, Nick, are you with us? I guess not. All right. What about you, Gerard?
Before I say who was gonna do what, I predict. Well, let me say this: Nintendo should have the easiest time winning E3. They just should. They don't really have much to do to win E3. Nobody's really going hard this year, but them in my mind. But I'm gonna predict, just to be different enough, that Microsoft is gonna actually do the best of the big three. Sony will do the worst.
They have to be the best. After what they gave us these past couple years, they need to be the best. They have to be.
This is the reason why, though.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Sony is going to do the worst, not in a bad way, but it is because Sony is going to. I mean, they're going to show a lot of stuff. Yeah, they don't have to do. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to move. So they're gonna be the least exciting. I do think they're gonna show Bloodborne. That'll be their big game. If it's not Bloodborne, Bluepoint is gonna announce that Demon Souls is getting a full-blown remake, which will be good for the PlayStation guys. Devil May Cry will be at the PlayStation event, whether it's exclusive or not. Xbox is gonna show Halo.
Yep.
They're gonna show Gears. They're gonna show Forza, as King Thrash said. They're gonna be offshoots. And Phil is smart. They should be offshoots. They should not be full games. Save that for the next console, which is gonna be in a year or two. So don't do anything stupid. They should tease whatever. They maybe do a Banjo anniversary or something like that. I personally want them to go ahead, and I think that they should go ahead and get Ninja Gaiden, because Ninja Gaiden Black was tied to Xbox. I personally think they should do that. Nintendo will go ahead and pretty much show a lot of what we know. I think we'll actually get a glimpse of the new Pokemon game this year. We'll see Bayonetta. My surprise game from them is actually probably just going to be F-Zero, because I think that game is going to come back. I think this is the console that they have.
I agree with that.
To go ahead. This is the console Nintendo, and I think
so.
Sony too. Sony squandered a moment here. Nobody talks about this. Nintendo and Sony should definitely have used these systems here to go ahead and bring back shit people forgot about. But F-Zero should go ahead and come back. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to drop a megaton bomb announcement that's not Nintendo, just because Sony and Microsoft should be looking to a year or two from now and save whatever they got. So, which Sony already is, because they already making other games, and they are just like, nope, we gonna sit here. If Microsoft is stupid enough to waste good announcements for this console, they deserve to lose next gen.
Yep.
Just take the L.
I don't think Microsoft's gonna be around. They're not gonna be around.
I don't. Yo,
It's not. They have too much money to not be around.
Yeah, they're gonna be here.
No. They have too much. Yeah, I'm gonna say they have too much money to be around. Like, the Xbox doesn't make them any money in their eyes, because they make a whole lot of money elsewhere.
Yes.
Like, this is making them chump change. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Like, look at Coca-Cola. You got Coke and Diet Coke. Coke makes them billions of dollars, and so does Diet Coke. But Coke will make $20 billion in a year. Diet Coke will make $1 billion in a year. It's making them money, but it's never going to be the top priority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can always throw something away if they don't want
it. For computers, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because more gamers are
the crowd.
PC.
But this Xbox doesn't cost them anything to be here, and it's more important to them to not give up a foothold, because Nintendo's going to be Nintendo.
The brand of Xbox is $1 billion brand.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to move it. They make money just from not giving up the living room to
another
Sony.
generation like an Xbox One, because if they do, they need just follow the path of Sega, because they're going to lose a lot more money than making money.
The difference is this company
Yes,
has money.
I
unlike
know
Sega.
they have.
No, but
I
they have.
understand. They have money, but they're not gonna have like
They
they're not
don't know how
gonna
to
have.
use it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
there is a
But they
budget.
posted
the
with the
Xbox is
brand. There's a
unnecessary.
budget.
The Xbox is
You go ahead.
the Xbox is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary for Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, look at what they're doing. If they cared about Xbox, let's be real. They got all this money. If they actually cared, they'd have games. They would have got developers that would have they would have kept Epic and Bungie. They would have done whatever it took to stay on top of the game. They're not. They're bored. They're bored
It's
with.
not
They're
the
bored
top
with
priority
consoles.
because I'm pretty.
It's not the top priority.
I'm pretty
bro.
sure all
Look
the
at Sony.
money that
Microsoft is the
Microsoft,
top
all the money
But,
that Microsoft has,
but
they
for
not.
Sony and Nintendo though, it's a little different. Like Microsoft has other things, a lot of other things that they post like millions and billions on. Like if Nintendo does bad with the Switch, their company's wrecked. If Sony does bad with PlayStation, their company's wrecked.
Yeah.
Like this is what they depend on. But for Microsoft, it's not about that. And this is what I was saying too. The original thing, like the 360 was their Wii. That's never happening ever again unless Sony or Nintendo utterly mess up. That will never happen because they don't dominate enough areas. So that 360 era was Microsoft's golden era unless Sony or Nintendo really screw up ever in the future. But saying that, it doesn't cost me anything to be here because
they shouldn't worry about Nintendo and Sony. If they did what they supposed to do in the first place,
it doesn't cost them anything to be in the living room.
Saying, if they sit here and worry about their own, besides worrying about what Nintendo and Sony is doing, congratulating every time, and make high quality exclusives, then we won't even be in this position in the first place.
Oh, that's some good
what
stuff
I'm saying.
too.
What do you think?
They are working towards that now. They're buying Playground Games. We know they're opening a new
that's good, but how long is it gonna take? Like,
they already got Playground games. Like, what is them acquiring Playground games?
They never did.
They haven't purchased them.
Yeah, it's kind of like Epic Games because at first I thought they owned Epic. They just recently
That's
bought
why.
them not too long ago.
Yeah.
So
No,
they didn't buy Epic.
No.
They bought the Gears of War.
They bought Gears. They bought Gears off of.
Gears. That's what it was. I forgot.
But they don't own Playground Games, so this is them adding a first party studio. That's a good
So
thing.
there's a rumor that
wait. This is rumored. I mean, just last week it was rumored they was buying Sega. The week before that they was buying Steam and EA. Like this is just until something is in stone. We can't sit there and say that this is what
Crackdown was rumored, and that's real.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying. So was Steam, so was Sega, so was EA, and that's not real.
I don't have a problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Those
I
are
don't
not
have a problem
plausible.
if Microsoft bought Sega because of all the money that they have. If they buy Sega, I would be happy because a lot of IPs Sega refused to give out because of the limit budget that they had. They have a lot of IPs.
Look what they did to Rare. What have they brought out? I mean, where's our Banjo at? Where's Conquer at? Where's all these games that Rare had
that
they didn't bring out?
That's not Microsoft though. So this is what we were talking about.
They bought the wrong studio.
We gotta be 100%. Microsoft did ask them that. That is something that people don't know. Rare did an interview, or Rare went to Microsoft and they said, no, we want to be away from that. They said we're okay with people taking our IPs and using it, but Rare themselves don't want to do it. Microsoft has this this kind of stigma over them that they are heavy-handed with developers, which is true. They have a lot of developers have said that they have to do what Xbox says and that they're heavy-handed.
With Scalebound.
Exactly.
We still haven't got to everybody on our first topic. We just keep talking.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. My
we
bad,
still
bro.
didn't get to Nick and Alex about their E3 prediction.
Hurry up, Nick. You should have been here the first time we called you.
Yeah, sleep ass nigga.
Pissed off at you, Nick.
Hold on. I think I got a
Eating
donation.
chips.
Hold on, let me see.
Eating chips and Diet Ranch, man. Go ahead.
Hold on. Who donated? I think Stuart. My buddy Stuart. Said Nintendo, Sony are neck and neck in this console war, and Xbox is at home eating alphabet soup with L's in it. Damn. That's a good one, man. Go ahead, Nick. What's your E3 predictions, man? We sorry cutting you off, man.
Well, I expect a lot of disappointment. I'm just kidding. So, you know what? I don't know what to expect anymore. I mean, there's a bunch of these leaks going on, and like, I'm sure they haven't revealed anything yet, like for real. But I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful to see something good. I don't know what the hell's going on with Microsoft. Every year, like it used to be, like it used to be all the Nintendo guys saying, "Wait till E3." now it's Xbox guys or some shit like that. So, like somebody said earlier, I hope to finally see something. What the hell Death Stranding is? We need some fucking gameplay for this fucking thing. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it with the CG trailers. Stop it with a naked ass Norman Reedus. Fucking stop it. So
Wait, CG trailer.
I'm convinced that's not even a real game.
hell,
Yeah,
even
what?
if the gameplay is Norman Reedus running around naked, at least it's fucking gameplay. Shit. But
Hold on. Let me get my Kojima underwear on. Cause did you just say that's not a real game?
Yeah, I'm not calling it a movie.
don't.
What? Man, that game was not CGI.
And all
It
we
was
see
not
was
CGI either.
shows. We see no game.
It was not CGI. It was
Okay.
not CGI.
Hold on,
Bro.
you talking about the trailers
No,
that
no,
we
no.
saw? That was gameplay, not CGI?
That was gameplay.
No,
He said it was gameplay. It was
no.
using the Decima engine.
I
Yes,
don't know,
he was using
man.
the Decima engine.
That
was
cannot be gameplay. I'm not convinced.
CGI. Y'all
I'm
think that was
not
CGI?
convinced, man.
Oh, that's amazing.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't
That's
know.
amazing. Do you know how far Kojima has been doing? Name one game Kojima been doing CGI with.
No,
Just
but-
one.
Hey, let me meet you halfway.
Name me
here.
one game. Name me one game. So Kojima did CGI with.
Well, to be fair, like
That's what I'm saying.
The first, I think like the first time they were showing Metal Gear Solid, it was
What?
they showed CGI.
Think about
trailers
it.
like that.
Think
But anyway, hold
Think
on.
hard.
Let me
Let Nick finish.
My bad. Go ahead.
halfway here. It might not have been CGI, but all we've seen is like cinematic stuff. We have not seen any gameplay yet. So I'm like, just because if there's no gameplay, then that was CGI. Okay, sorry.
Nah, that's pre-rendered. That's like
Somebody in the
Like,
chat.
You know what he means?
They show
Like, he just
gameplay?
means it's not gameplay. He doesn't mean like it's a movie. He just means we didn't see.
Somebody in the chat said the
Pretty
second
good.
trailer was gameplay. The first was CGI.
There was no
No,
gameplay.
I don't mean believe
No
that.
fucking
They said the
gameplay.
second-
Those are pre-rendered
It
videos.
looks like
I don't know, man. I got to look at it myself. I'm going to have to
I-
look at it.
until
I say it like this.
gameplay,
It was-
until I see gameplay
Uh-huh.
in those graphics, it's CGI.
Exactly.
The end.
Okay, I understand. I feel you. I believe you. I hear you. It's just that it was in engine. Let's just say that.
Yes.
The
he
reason
just
why,
worded
I mean,
what he means.
people thought the
Yeah.
same thing about Horizon.
CGI engine. That's what it is.
People thought the same thing about Horizon. It's on the same engine as Horizon is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're using Horizon's
like-
engine. Yes.
Yeah, but he updated it.
I expect to see some gameplay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we should see.
Oh yeah, me
gameplay
too.
this time.
I mean, that's what I want to see. I mean, I have a whole
Privacy
theory
this
about what the game is about. I low key study that. I low key study astrophysics. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, other than
So a lot of that
I
stuff
don't
has to
think,
do with that. He's talking about has to do with astrophysics. So it's gonna be interesting for me for sure.
Stuart Stokes said Death Stranding was in engine confirmed.
Yeah, it was in engine. So it wasn't
That's
CGI. It was
not-
in engine. Yeah.
Anyway,
we will know this coming up E3. We will know.
I think that's like the big thing Sony's going to show, because we already know all the other shit. You know, Spider-Man. We already heard about like Days Gone and stuff like that. I mean, they're saying they got some surprises, and I hope they do, but we'll have to see. And as far as Nintendo, we're probably just going to get more information on what we already know.
But
So
that
more
was
information on Smash, more information on like anything that showed, more information hopefully on Fire Emblem. I don't know if it's going to be F-Zero. I still think they're going with the Star Fox Racer.
Tony says it's gonna be it's running off a Fox News engine. I'm staying away from that game, man.
They want F-Zero to stay dead. They will make any other game like F-Zero except F-Zero.
I
don't know why. That's how they're acting.
It's
just like-
no one cares.
Like you'll probably see like you're probably gonna see like Bayonetta Kart with the F-Zero engine before you see like F-Zero,
actually
because
buy
they
that
just don't want to fucking do F-Zero for some reason.
Nobody buys it, Nick. Nobody buys it.
Figure out why.
Who dog is that in the background? Jesus.
It's not my dog. It's a neighbor's dog.
Jesus, I'm about to beat that
That's
dog's
your
ass
dog.
or something.
God, this fucking microphone. Sometimes it barely picks me up, and sometimes it picks up shit like 3 blocks down.
What kind of microphone you got? Yeti?
That's the Blue Snowball.
Blue Snowball. Okay.
I mean, it's decent, but it ain't that great that should be able to pick up that what you're hearing right now.
Actually, like the Yeti that I bought, it come with a free free download of what game was that? I think it was Far Cry. I think Ubisoft got a contract with Yeti that what if you buy one, you get like a free download of their latest game.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's pretty cool. So since Nick did his, let's go to you, Alex, about your E3 predictions.
Okay, we'll do Sony first, I guess. Their show's going to be average. Death Stranding, don't care. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm super excited about. I want to see gameplay of that. Last of Us 2, obviously, that's probably going to be the best game they show there. Spider-Man, we'll see more Spider-Man. And Days Gone, I'm not super excited about that game, but we'll probably see more about it. I'm hoping they have some other stuff, like Chris was saying, like stuff like Devil May Cry 5. I think that's probably going to be shown at Sony's conference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They'll probably show a bunch of like some multiplats and then maybe a couple indies. Maybe, hopefully, no VR shit. I'm hoping they get all that VR crap out of the way beforehand. But they should have a good show. I don't expect them to have an amazing show because they don't really need to at this point. They're winding down and they're already so far ahead. They can basically just phone it in at this point. I'm expecting like a 7 or 8 out of 10 show from them. Should be good. Should be solid though. Microsoft.
There we go. There we go.
I really do think they are going to show us Crackdown 3. I think they're hopefully they show us the multiplayer and the destructible buildings, which has taken them 5 years to do. So hopefully we see that. We're going to see a shit ton of multiplats that they're going to pretend are exclusive again. And they're going to show us a bunch of indies. And hopefully we see Ori and the Blind Forest or whatever the new one's called. Halo. Yeah, Will o' the Wisp or something like that.
I still haven't played that game.
I guess awesome. It might be a little too hard for you. But they will probably see Halo 6, Gears of War 5.
Son of a bitch. So you gonna just pass some shots at me on my podcast and keep going and pretend that I didn't hear it, motherfucker? I'm gonna let that go, guys. Go ahead. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go.
What else? They don't really have anything else in the pipeline. They'll probably show Minecraft again just because like they'll sell so much. They'll probably show us a Sea of Thieves content update, maybe a State of Decay 2 content update, and then just a bunch of multi-plat garbage. So yeah, that should be your show. And then Nintendo, Pokemon, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee definitely will be there because it's playable at their show floor. Obviously, Smash Brothers is the focus point. They'll probably unveil a character at that show as well for Smash. I think we'll see that Star Fox racing game. We'll see Yoshi because we haven't seen that in a while. Fire Emblem and Mario Tennis because that launches like a week after E3. And probably a little bit of Captain Toad because that's in July. Like Nintendo should have a pretty solid show as well. And I don't know, maybe some more of that Splatoon update that's coming out. And then maybe one secret game. Probably not Metroid because I don't think that's going to come out anytime soon. But probably like the show ender will be something like either Pikmin or Animal Crossing.
That's the big one, Animal Crossing. A lot of people have been.
They're going to show Metroid Prime logo again, but this time with the subtitle under it.
Oh my god!
Man, talking about being pissed off.
Oh right.
Right. Well, I want to see the look on Neil's face if that actually happened. Well, she'd be so mad.
Yeah, like that game's probably 2019 at the earliest.
I think so. It's not coming out this year.
There's no way it's this year.
There's too many games coming out.
Someday Bayonetta 3, we'll see something about that.
Okay,
hopefully.
That's all you got on that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Phil Spencer. He thought I was about to go to the other topic. Crackdown. Look at Alex.
We'll get there eventually.
Phil Spencer. Oh boy. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde, relationship I got with this man. Like I like him and I hate him. I like him and I hate him. Kind of like a LeBron James. Either you love him or you hate him. Like Jesus Christ, Phil Spencer. It is one thing I do agree with him that he said that Microsoft needs a reboot. Just look at what he said. He said Microsoft, not Xbox. So basically, I kind of agree with him on that term, and I'm not gonna go through that article and say what he said. Y'all go check it out for yourself. But just looking at what Microsoft provided, for the Xbox fans, the past 4.5 years. This November would be 5 years since Xbox and PlayStation launched, and am I satisfied from what we got this whole generation? Hell no, I'm not satisfied. This is worse than the Wii U. At least, only thing I can say about Xbox, at least they get the multiplayer. At least they get the major AAA third-party games. I can say that for at least. But when it comes to the first-party games, when it comes to the games that justify people purchasing a console, they don't have it. Because you can always play Call of Duties and Maddens on PlayStation or even PC. Hell, even the Switch is probably about to get a lot of multiplayer because of the success of the system. Developers, they can't keep ignoring the Switch because it's about to surpass the Xbox next year. Maybe this year.
Yeah.
But, it's just, Microsoft is getting a lot of people zero reasons to buy an Xbox because of that. They got that mentality that they want to go service and they want to cater towards everybody, cater towards PlayStation gamers, Xbox, Nintendo gamers. They put Minecraft on. Of course, Minecraft rules on every console, but when they purchase Mojang, they decide they want to just keep it on other people's platforms since they're making a lot of money. I understand from a business standpoint, but as far as the Xbox standpoint, as far as keeping the Xbox brand relevant, you have to give people reasons to buy your console. If Minecraft, if it's an exclusive to the Xbox, then a lot of children that plays Minecraft, even adults, they play it too. They're gonna buy an Xbox for Minecraft. Now they don't have to.
It's not realistic.
And I'm seeing that. It wouldn't surprise me that if they go on making new IPs to go multiplayer, it won't surprise me at all. Whenever the new generation appears, it won't surprise me, But with the decisions that Phil Spencer has been making, ever since they didn't put games on Windows 10, that ever since the announcement of that became a shitstorm. A lot of people wasn't happy, and a couple of years later, after that announcement, it's like things went from bad to worse. And now another game, Crackdown 3, got delayed for the third time. All these cancellations of games. It's just, I really hope they got a lot in store for us this coming up E3, man. I expect Microsoft to have the best show. I do. It's either have the best show or just get out the console market and just cater towards this PC crowd, because that's exactly what Microsoft want to do. They want to cater towards the PC crowd. They want to cater towards everybody. They want to put all the games on every platform there is, because they all about business. They're not all about Xbox no more. That's why Phil Spencer said they want to reboot the Microsoft brand, not just Xbox, Microsoft. Just let that sink in. So, okay, with Phil Spencer.
Please let me go first.
God dang it.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Should I make this dude go first, man? He's been
good.
good. He's getting on my nerves. What is he?
Let him go.
God, I don't want to let him go. All right, go ahead. God dang.
All right, just a question.
Oh boy.
If you are Microsoft and you know that PS5 rumors is already out and about, why in the fuck would you waste anything of actual note here? What will it change? Nothing. You still gonna be in second until Nintendo laps you, if they lap you, whatever. But there's nothing's gonna happen. So this is my thing. This is why I'm saying Microsoft is going to have the better show to me, because whatever they show, it is just gonna be that Microsoft stepped up enough to not bitch out. Like, we know Nintendo go come with heat because they got to keep pushing this platform. Sony is pretty much just like, yo, I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna show these games. Yeah, I'm fighting. He's like, right. He's like, Sony's like, look, fight for one of y'all fight for first, one of y'all fight for second. I'm okay in third place here. It ain't no reason logically for Microsoft to say, hey, bro, I'm gonna do Halo 6, I'm gonna do Gears 5, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do Perfect Dark, I'm gonna bring all these new IPs just for them to go ahead and need that in 2 years. Would you rather this? Would you rather have your best player when you're in a losing situation? Look at LeBron James. Who's he down 3-0, right? Would you rather go ahead and try to ball your ass out in a losing situation that you know you're not winning and get hurt? Or are you going, hey, take that L like a man, and is you going to get ready for the next go-round? Because you know the next go-round, you can't, they already don't have an excuse, but you know you can't make them. This is what I was saying, that Phil Spencer ran into a burning building. And yes, Yes, he should be delivering more games. Yes, I agree with that. He feels that there was a hardware problem. I don't agree with that problem.
He's
But
definitely wrong about that.
But to be fair, he did make a better hardware option than what the competitor had. Fine. So in his case, yeah, he needs that time to go ahead and develop the first party games. Again, everybody pretends that Sony's always had these games. That's not true. And anybody who is a PlayStation fan a long time, Nintendo has always been king of first party. Still king of first party. Sony was heavily dependent on third-party exclusives and third-party games. They had them sprinkled in and out on the PS1 and 2, but when nobody was rocking with them last generation, that's what they learned about their first party, was that they could make good games. That's where that came from. When, show me in their history, when has Microsoft ever had that lesson? This is their lesson. Like Nintendo had that lesson last gen. Sony had it last gen. This is Xbox turn to learn the lesson. It's like, you can't do revisionist history, bro, just because it don't fit the narrative. Like, I get it. Like, it's cool to tease Xbox and yeah, they messing up. Yeah, they ain't doing the right thing. But at the end of the day, they about to launch another system. And like Real is like, yeah, man, they gotta unload full salvo. Because then in 2 years, Real gonna be right back here on this cast.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, whoa. Hold on. Then Phil Spencer said that they trying to get rid of the console generations. That automatically thinking that this Xbox One X is going to be their main console for the next 3 to 4 years, maybe 5 years. Because when the next PlayStation comes out, like if they trying to have a hardware stronger than the X, you know how expensive that's going to be?
No, because it's not expensive now. Because in 2 years, it's not going to be expensive. I get that. The X is powerful console-wise. In 2 years, next year, the X is already. The X can't do 4K 60 on most games now. It's an impressive piece of hardware for a console. Y'all niggas overblow it, and I
don't care about 4K. Give me 1080 60. I want 60 frames. That's
right,
what I want.
But that's not the route that either guy is taking next year. That's the route that if Sony's supposed leaks of whatever PS5 has or what their hardware is supposed to be, they're looking at 4K 60 because no one wants to see great stuff running at 30 frames. That's
okay,
cool.
let me ask you this. Do you think the Xbox One X is powerful enough to be the next generation Xbox for at least a couple of years until they come out with another?
It's not lasting longer than 2 to 3 years.
No, get what I'm saying.
Max 2021.
Okay, get what I'm saying.
No, that's not true.
Okay, do you think it's powerful enough to compete with the PS5 until like another Xbox come out, like let's say an X2, Xbox One X2, that could be either strong as the PS5 or more powerful than the PS5 if Microsoft talking about that they don't want to continue and do the whole generation thing? Because
Microsoft's statement of a
I think it would have to be more powerful than PS5, to be honest with you, at that point.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
but
gonna have
Microsoft's
to.
statement of blurring generational lines is, to me anyway, and let me say this to me, is that they're going ahead and they're saying what you have now carries forward. This is not, Xbox One X is the platform from now until we 5 years from now. This thing's not going to last 5 years from now. Even in 2019, PS4 is going, this last year. 2020 is when this thing comes out. This is why Sony prefaced it this way. 2019, these are the 4 games you're probably going to get. Death Stranding will probably be 2020. But these are the games you're going to get. This is what you'll have. This will be your last holiday with PS4. PS5 will be 2020. You trying to tell me that in a market where you're already doing bad, when you revise this hardware an additional 2 times, you're going to go ahead and expect this to be something that's going to outpace you? I don't think so. I just really don't think so.
They don't want to talk about they trying to get rid of the generation
but they're saying that you're not going to lose your games.
The generation thing means that you can carry your games over. That's all it means.
May I say, can I say something on this real quick? Real fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing y'all, but I don't think y'all hearing Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? I think the next Xbox console might even be weaker than the Xbox One. The reason why I say this is because, like y'all just said, they said they're getting rid of generational, right? It's not going to be no more generations, and there's only one way to do that, dude. That means that the Xbox S, X, and all the future ones have to be able to play all the same games, and there is exactly 0 ways to do that unless you're going full streaming. Something that Phil Spencer said they were going to be doing within 3 years. You don't need a strong console if you're streaming it from the cloud. You know what I'm saying? You can stream almost anything from the cloud. You don't need no power. at all in your system. Really, all you gotta do is have the ability to just stream it. So if Microsoft, that's why I think Microsoft is going to go that route to where they're going to start streaming their stuff and making the Xbox an app more than anything, to where you can put it on anything. That's their dream. That's their goal is to be and reach all gamers. That's all you hear every interview that they have. They talk about reaching all gamers, and there's no other way to reach all gamers unless the Xbox becomes a service, and that's all they've been talking
So
about.
you agree in my assertion that this Xbox One X is not going to be here for another 5+ years?
No,
is what you're saying.
no, I
That's
don't
not
agree
what I
because I
think so
believe the
neither.
Xbox One X will be here from now on. Everybody who owns an Xbox One X can own an Xbox One X and still play every game coming out for it. That's what they already
So
said.
why
Yeah,
should
they already said that.
Microsoft
Don't we-
invest on another powerful Xbox console and the first
Exactly.
couple of Xbox didn't make the money? You got to pay attention to the guidelines of what Phil Spencer said. He said he wants to reboot Microsoft, not Xbox, because if he want to reboot Xbox, that would have been the primary of his topic. He didn't say Xbox. That's why I'm thinking that maybe the Xbox One X is gonna be the console that's gonna compete with the PS5. Let's just be real. We still don't see the full power of the Xbox One X yet because we don't have no Xbox One exclusives to give us that full potential
God
of
of
this
War
console.
on the
Right.
That's
standard.
what I'm
Well,
saying.
they don't have the
Look
talent.
Look at God of War. Like in the Xbox One X, it's a lot more powerful than the PS4.
You're asking
So
for
this-
games that the Xbox audience does not play, has never played, and they have never
I'm
been into
not
single
talking.
player
Look,
games.
look, I'm not talking about single player games.
What?
I'm talking about the visuals of God of War. I'm talking about the potential of the Xbox One X. Like I'm saying, I think it can at least be here for another 2 to 3 years. Like Phil Spencer said,
That's what I
reboot.
said.
He didn't say reboot Xbox. He says Microsoft. That's what I'm saying. That's why people thinking that
That's
this
now,
going
'cause
to.
he doesn't only work for Xbox anymore.
No,
He
no,
works
no,
for
I know,
Microsoft,
I
for
know that.
Windows.
Yeah,
If-
I mean-
go ahead. Go ahead.
I believe nobody's paying attention to the lead of Xbox. We've been paying attention to Phil Spencer like he's the lead when he's not. It's Matt Booty who's the leader of Xbox, and his words are what we should be really paying attention to. I mean, Phil Spencer's in charge of all games. That means cell
He
phones,
runs all platforms
Surface,
now.
everything. Yeah, he's just the boss of that. The guy Booty is the guy bringing the ideas, bringing the choices, bringing it that, and then Phil Spencer is the guy who just approves it. That's all he got to do now. That's why I doubt you see him at E3. I seriously doubt we see Phil Spencer at E3. I think we're going to see Matt Booty because he's the Xbox lead.
He's the head of Xbox.
You know
now,
what I'm saying? So it's like Phil Spencer is going to say what Phil Spencer says, but Matt Booty just said that they're going towards that multiplayer. You know, it's hard to make single
Yeah,
player
they wanna
good
double down on
games.
crappy
And
games like
they-
Sea of Thieves.
yeah, exactly. That's
So-
where they want to go because those games are easy to stream. Those
Right.
games are easy to sell, easy to make, and they can say, "Oh, it's not done. We're updating it."
because they continually monetize it. That's
Right,
why.
that too. Yeah, the length of gaming life,
Yeah.
and that's only in multiplayer. Multiplayer games that they can monetize would be lengthy for them.
So, and this is my thing, and this is back to the point that I'm making, that everybody still glosses over that. When, if ever, has Microsoft ever been like, our first party is ideal? Like, this is a problem this gen. Let's not revisionist history aside. Nintendo has always been the one from stop to start since the beginning that first party was important, and then they had third party guys. They used to rule with the iron fist too.
Yeah.
But everybody, like, as a pony, they don't go ahead. Sony wasn't first party important until last gen when no one was making games for them. Microsoft's never had that problem until now. So yes, to go ahead and say like, oh well, they should fix everything. Like, it doesn't happen that way. It never does, because even with Sony, when they were making a bunch of games last gen, were they all good? A lot of them weren't. A lot of them weren't good, but
It takes
these
time.
guys had the opportunity to make games and grow. And now this first party studios that you have now. This is the product of that struggle. Yeah, it sucks that you have to sit through it. At Real as an Xbox guy, it sucks you have to sit through it.
I got a
but
question.
everybody gets a turn.
I got a question. In 2 years, you saying that the Xbox One X is of course the price is going to go down. Do you think it's going to be 450 or 400 in 2 years?
I hope in a year, in
It's
2
already
years,
450.
it's 450 for the week.
on sale.
For
No,
the
they
week.
got a pre E3 sale going on. It's 450.
Yeah, but that's today. So in 2 years, of course, it's going to be cheaper than that.
Yeah, I'd hope it'd be
no,
around the
after the
300 mark.
E3, the price gonna go back up to 500. I'm saying they didn't officially have a price cut on the X, not just yet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
No,
but
I'm
you're
talking about,
already
like,
seeing,
whenever
you're
they-
already seeing a $50 cut now.
Whenever they do a permanently price cut, that's what I'm saying. In 2 years, what do y'all think it will be? Because look at the PS4 Pro. It's still 400, but sometimes they still got deals for like 350 or something like that. But I'm saying in 2 years, I think that the Xbox One X could go drop from 500 to 400, and 400 is normal for a new generation console. And people think that the PS5 is gonna come out in 2 years, and people gonna expect a $400 price tag, in which the Xbox One X could still be $400. There's no way in hell Microsoft is going to at least drop at least $300 off the Xbox One X. No, they can't. It's too much money. They don't put. They're not even really making money off the console. If they do this, they might as well just go give it away. So I'm just going by just money wise. Like y'all said that y'all want them to just start over. I understand the Xbox One, the kind of tarnish their brand. Y'all want them to rename the Xbox, make it something else. But as far as the route that Microsoft is going, they don't care for the Xbox no more. That's why they keep on saying Microsoft, Windows, Microsoft, not Xbox, not Xbox. It's Microsoft now. That's why we get all these services everywhere. All these services. They talking about Minecraft now because Minecraft is on every device, even smartphones. So that's why a lot of people is basically... A lot of people are basically worried that the Xbox brand will be dead within the next few years because the way that they're saying, like Phil Spencer, he's talking encrypted messages that the Xbox brand would no longer be here by the next generation. That's what I'm saying. But y'all say they're gonna be here.
Yes, because the fact that you're missing and that Sony has done it too, which everybody's again revisionist history pretending that they're not. That had this Sony just not a couple months ago say, oh, we merged some studios together with PlayStation, which is the Sony Interactive. Everything, they went ahead and merged a lot of things because PlayStation, I'm not saying it's this gen, the next gen is going to start having a bigger impact around what Sony does because that's where the bulk of their money comes from. Right. The same with Microsoft. If you know everybody owns Windows, why would you not tie Xbox to that and make money? Because then it doesn't cost you anything because they have your stuff anyway. Like,
wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We still need to get Nick and Sinister on there and said a word.
Go ahead. Let them go.
Is Nick here?
Not even there.
Damn it, Nick. All right. What about you, Sinister? I know you're itching to say something, man. What you think about Phil Spencer? What you think about the brand of Xbox?
Man, I gotta say one word: clusterfuck.
That's true.
It's been a whole clusterfuck, from beginning to end. I mean, even with Phil taking over, but heck, I mean, he can only do so much. But as far as a reboot, I mean, yeah, but this generation, no, it's way too late to reboot it and stuff like that. You might as well just start all over next generation and stuff like that because the way the Xbox One is done way worse with what the Wii U did last generation and stuff like that. So, I mean...
Not for sales.
No, it's like in no way near. I mean, it's like, I mean, the 360 out of the 360 did the best out of the Xbox systems, but the one is just this. It's just like the Wii U has just been disastrous. That's all I got to say about that. But as far as like a reboot, yeah, it needs it. I mean, that's all I got to say about it.
Okay, Nick still ain't here. God damn it, Nick!
He's dealing with her.
I guess he got tired of everybody talking over each other. He said, "Fuck y'all." All right, Alex, what you think, man?
Phil Spencer. Yeah, like Chris was saying, that this guy came in and he was trying to right a sinking ship with just a bucket. Like, there's only so much he could do. He made some mistakes, obviously. Prioritizing hardware over games was stupid. He should have never did that. He should have been working on the first-party problem right away, because their hardware was not the issue. As much as fanboys like to pretend the only reason Sony won this generation is because they had the stronger console, that's a fucking lie. So Microsoft's biggest problem has been content. And for whatever reason, he wanted to bring out 2 other consoles instead of fixing their first-party issues. But he's finally gotten around to starting, which is great. It's a little too late at this point for this generation, Xbox One, but they're definitely preparing for next gen, and that's a good sign. It's very similar to what Nintendo did with the Wii U. So, from my eyes, it's basically carbon copying what Nintendo did. So like they're gonna put out a bunch of garbage at the end of the cycle for Xbox, and then keep everything for the next console, which is exactly what Nintendo did with the Switch. So I think Xbox will be okay next gen or whatever the hell they call it, because this whole no one being left behind is just marketing nonsense. At some point, the regular Xbox One has to get phased out because it won't be able to continue playing the games. Xbox One X will most likely become the standard console, and then you'll get something that competes with the PS5 later, or it could be a streaming box. We don't know yet. We'll see. But at least they're starting to get studios in line. Like they are making a brand new studio in Santa Monica, very close to where Sony makes the God of War studio. And it's supposed to be a third-person action-adventure game, so supposedly Fable, so we'll see. And now they're rumored to buy Playground Games. That's good. These are good things that Phil Spencer's finally starting to do. It took 4 years, but he's starting to live up to his word about wanting to bolster up the first-party lineup. So that's good to see. It took a little longer than I would have liked, personally, because he really let the Xbox brand take a shit this generation.
Yeah.
They haven't done much. They haven't had any super memorable games outside of Gears 4 and Sunset Overdrive. Other than that, everything else has just been mediocre to okay. Even Halo 5 is a letdown. So like they definitely need to fix the first party issue, and it looks like they're starting to. So that's a good sign. As far as Matt Booty goes, like the only thing that concerns me about him is what he said about that they want to double down on the garbage ass games as service games, because these games suck. Like State of Decay 2 is a garbage game. Sea of Thieves is definitely a garbage game. So I don't want to see them double down on games like that. Like obviously they want to because they can monetize them for longer, but they need more single player games because clearly the market is showing they want that, with stuff like Zelda, Mario Odyssey selling millions, Horizon selling millions, Uncharted millions, God of War fastest selling PlayStation franchise in history. So like, there's definitely a need for single-player games. So Microsoft needs to do that as well.
Well, we can't forget about Bethesda, how much Fallout 4 made, and Doom.
Fallout 4 sold incredible.
They sold. It always still. Skyrim, like there is still a market for single-player games. It's just they want to downplay it because they want to basically, which I'll say,
they're downplaying it because they don't have it.
They want to monetize it, and they want to keep people to keep buying their microtransactions. It's all about microtransactions. It's all about money at the end of the day, man. Nick, you finally here.
Oh my God, he's finally here.
Nick, Jesus Christ, where you been?
All right, can you guys hear me?
You done stuffing your face with pizza while we're having a podcast?
You're probably eating pineapple pizza. Is this
God
the thing?
damn it,
Like they
Nick.
talk about pineapple pizza again in the chat. Like, can we please stop with pineapple pizza? Jesus,
Can you guys hear me?
pineapple pizza. It is not a pizza. Jesus,
Pineapple pizza's not pizza.
it's like putting hot sauce on ice cream. Ew.
Okay,
That's just wrong.
first of all, okay, everybody in the chat, stop debating the fucking pineapple pizza. That's not what we're here for. We should do a podcast on that one day, but today is not the day.
What you think about Phil
That'll be
Spencer?
next topic.
What you
So
think about
anyway-
Phil Spencer, Nick?
First of all, I am sick to death of hearing this guy's name. I mean, seriously, every fucking day I gotta hear Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer. I don't fucking care anymore. Just shut up.
Oh, damn.
What the hell does reboot Microsoft mean? That makes no fucking sense. The only problem we're having here right now is with how they're handling the Xbox division. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure what Microsoft is doing that's pissing people off. Except maybe destroying Skype and spying on us. But anyway.
Your girl said, "Shut up, Nick. Nobody asked you."
Oh, damn.
Damn.
That's messed up.
So it's just like, oh, Phil Spencer. I'm sick of hearing this guy's name. Just like I was sick of, God rest his soul, by the way. I was sick of hearing Iwata's name every time I heard somebody complain about Iwata or Phil Spencer. It's like, it's like, you know what? I don't fucking care about these people. Like, just that came out wrong.
You going to hell?
Damn, Nick.
I didn't say I want them to die. I'm just saying I didn't really
Damn.
like. They weren't really high.
Damn, Nick was like, I don't give a fuck that Iwata's dead. I don't give a fuck.
I felt bad when he died. I'm just saying, but these two guys were not.
Man, you about to get those PE ninjas after you, man.
Oh no, they gonna harass your family.
Oh, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do shit. You're gonna sit there and like say mean things to me on the internet. Ooh. What are you gonna do? PE ninjas? What are you gonna do? Oh, you gonna call me names? That's what you gonna do? Oh my god! Oh, you fucking PE ninjas! Whatever the fuck! Oh, I'm so fucking scared. Ooh, look how fucking scared I am. But anyway,
they all pretty toxic over there, man. You better be careful. They're gonna dedox you, man.
let them come. Hey! Check this out. All right.
Oh,
yo, PE ninjas.
Oh shit.
You want to do it?
Hey, don't show me your
losing
butt,
it.
man. I don't want
It's
to see
losing
all
it.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn!
Hell.
Weapons.
Let's click. What you got there? What you got? Your katana? What is that? A sword? What's that? What's that?
That is a sword. Yes, I have
So
a few
what
of them.
weapon if the PE ninjas have machine guns? How you gonna?
I was about to say, what you gonna do
Yeah,
with
what
the
you
assault
gonna-
rifle in your face?
Well, they're not real ninjas. Jesus.
Take a knife
Anyway.
to that fight.
Damn, dude.
Anyway, I don't know, man. It's just like this whole thing with Phil Spencer has been so polarizing because at first he came in and everybody was in love with him because he fixed a bunch of shit, apparently, and now it's back to what the fuck is Microsoft doing, and because of him or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, friggin' I don't even know anymore, man.
I think we give Phil. I think we give Phil. We give him too much credit, man. We give Phil too much credit.
Sometimes I feel he doesn't.
I
get
didn't
enough
give him too
credit.
much credit. Other people
I feel like he doesn't get enough credit either
I
because
feel like he gets
any
shit on
nigga that's
credit for it.
exactly even any nigga that's willing to run into the and he takes the bulk of the blame for a system he did not make.
He
And
takes
then
a
he
never
lot
took
of
the
blame
blame.
for
Shit,
his
Nick,
team's
He didn't. He
failings.
took none of the
Hey,
blame.
your
Who blamed?
boy-
Who's blamed Phil Spencer? Phil Spencer was actually there. Wasn't he there?
your
Damage controlling it too.
your boy Miguel
his
Rose,
audience.
your boy Miguel Rose, Nick. He said, why you talking shit about me? I'm a PE Village ninja. Ninja.
Uh-oh.
Well, just don't come to my house when I problem.
He's a PE ninja, man. He's in the chat, man. He said, why you
he's gonna
talking
harass
shit?
you online.
Oh damn.
He said he gonna dox you, Nick.
I forgot he's a PE ninja, man. Boy, they pretty toxic over there. Yeah, Miguel, he is pretty toxic too. So yeah,
He's very toxic.
he's very toxic.
I heard all PE ninjas like Hawaiian pizza, so that makes sense.
Oh my god, no. Ew.
Ew.
Jesus, just stick with the pepperoni pizza. Can we just talk about pepperoni pizza? Jesus Christ.
Ew.
Pineapple.
So anyway, I think like
What?
the biggest
Pepperoni's awesome.
Pepperoni's the best. I'm talking about Hawaii.
biggest
Oh,
problem
oh.
Yeah.
we have, the biggest problem with Xbox this whole generation, no matter who's in charge, is they just focus more on the features and shit other than the games. There was like a brief period of time there, very small window, where they actually focused on the games, but that was a very, very short window where they did very not much. And of course, it didn't help. See, the problem with that is, what didn't help about that is you can't put the blame on Microsoft completely, because a lot of this also blame falls on the Microsoft fanboys, especially all these Xbots who are like finding every way possible to not buy these games. In that brief window, Xbox guys, you had the chance to like expand the whole gaming section, make it happen. But what did you do? You threw fits when either they showed the wrong colored disc on Twitter, or they announced that certain games were coming to PC as well at the same time, and y'all had to let Phil Spencer know that you canceled your pre-order because you didn't like the way the game's advertisement is being handled. So what does that tell Xbox? Meanwhile, you're sitting there on your Xbox watching all this other shit, watching Netflix and Hulu, and taking advantage of all the other services. So what are they going to see? They're going to see the game sales where, oh, people are like finding excuses to not buy the games, or the games are being sold, or what are they going to do? They're going to find they're going to see that, oh, look, all these Xbox users are using the services. Gee, what should we focus on more? They're not buying the games, but they're using the services.
Exactly.
What do we do?
The fan base has a lot to do with the situation they're in.
Like they had a chance. That's the problem.
They do.
Sit there and they hyped up Xbox, and they did nothing to make it to the level they hyped it up to. You should have bought the fucking games.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Exactly.
The reason why a lot of Sony games and Nintendo games get sequels is because they sell well.
Because they sell. And like they're sitting here, oh, look at this game. Oh, I pre-ordered this game. Oh, wait, they did something like slightly annoying that I find very slightly annoying. Well, Phil Spencer, guess what? I canceled my pre-order. Fuck you in this game.
Damn.
And then they're like, but Phil, why don't we have games now?
Because you wanted Netflix, that's why.
Exactly.
What it
If you
serves.
wanted 4K Black Panther.
You
That's
wanted a 4K Blu-ray player.
Damn.
Well, when I say things like Phil Spencer doesn't get enough credit, it's because of things like doing Game Pass. That's a smart idea. That's a Phil Spencer.
I never
thing.
said that he hadn't done any positive things. He did.
No, I'm
but
not saying you in general. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it looks like for most of the time, Phil Spencer does not get credit for a lot of things that he does.
No, I believe he doesn't deserve the credit he's getting. Half the stuff that come out for the Xbox was Don Matrix doing. He shouldn't get credit for most of the stuff that's been happening. Games Pass, okay,
has nothing
sure.
to do with Don Matrix.
Games
No,
Pass,
yeah,
I know. I'm saying
that's
Games Pass,
Phil
okay, sure. But that's it. But that's still a service. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all the games, even Rare Replay, even backwards compatibility, all Don Matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but we still praise Phil's for doing that. Even reversing policies on the Xbox One, Don Matrix. But we gave Phil Spencer credit for it. Like he did it. No, he just walked in after the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? Don Matrix took all of that pain. Don Matrix is the reason why why we're talking about it right now. Before Don Matrix got on, the Xbox had 10 million 360 sold, 4 million people on Xbox Live. By the time it was 3 years later, they had like 40 something million Xbox Live and like 50, 60 something million consoles sold. He the one that made the Kinect the success that it was. The biggest game for the 360 sold 46 million, and that was the damn Kinect game because that's how many Kinects sold, and that game came with the Kinect.
Yeah, it came with it.
Like Don Matrix did much more than what Phil Spencer has ever done. Don Matrix made one mistake, and I guarantee you it wasn't even his choice. It was the higher ups telling him to do the Xbox One like that. He can't say no to his bosses, so he gonna do it. He took the rap for that. He lost his job because of it. But he made one mistake, and I would rather have him saying fly shit like go buy a 360 if you don't like this online, all that. I would rather take games and the bullshit he said rather than no games and PR bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
How did Don Matrix do any of that when he was fired before the console launch?
Because everything was planned out way before Quantum Break was announced. When, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a launch announcement. Halo launch announcement. Gears was during that time. Was already said it was in the making.
Everything that was there, like you know, you saying like, oh, it's not doing it. Like Don Matrix really didn't make it out of E3 because like a week or two after that, he got dropped.
Gone. Yeah.
So he didn't do it.
Yeah, no, he reversed it. He announced the reversal.
I kind of understand.
He announced the reversal
because these
himself.
games was already planned before Phil.
It's already planned and done. Signed by him.
You're missing what the point is.
If Phil Spencer, if he wasn't there at the beginning of the Xbox generation, like common sense tell you that a lot of these games was already planned out. That's
right.
basically what he was
common
saying.
sense would also tell you that you're not reversing anything when you weren't there to be the one to voice the reversal. You didn't make it out of E3. You were fired.
No, he did.
Bro,
I'll bring up the link. I'll bring you a link.
When did the Xbox launch?
I got videos.
When did the Xbox launch?
I got videos on this.
When did
like I got like literal videos.
When did Phil Spencer took over? What year? What
Phil Spencer came over in 2014. He came in March of 2014. The Xbox launched. The Xbox One launched in 2013.
So the E3
before, was it July or July 1st? My bad. But 2014.
The E3 when Don Matrix was there, the horrible E3. I didn't see the E3. Yeah. What games was on at that E3 show?
Halo 5, Quantum Break.
Okay.
Rise. Forza. Cuphead.
Oh, Cuphead?
Yeah, Cuphead was delayed for how long?
Cuphead took a long time to come out.
Wow, I didn't know it was
long time to come out.
Damn.
Below, that's not even out yet, but Below was there.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, like, it's like, man, he was signing games, like a lot. That's already more games than what came out after Phil Spencer's tenure. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that we give Phil Spencer too much credit and don't really think about what was really going on in the background.
The first party games that he had, yes. Don Matrick was fired July 1st. He didn't reverse policies. That's not him. I'm not giving him credit for
So
that.
he was
When
fired
Larry
July
Herb
1st.
was the nigga sitting in a YouTube video saying it, and when there were other people from there, that wasn't him. He didn't reverse policy on Xbox. He didn't do any of that.
If he was fired
It was
July
gone
1st
before
of
then.
2014, meaning that they had another E3, what games at E3 2014 that was showed? Because he was talking about the games
Phil
that was
Spencer
at
didn't reverse it. If Don Matrick didn't, Phil Spencer didn't come on to 2014 until after the Xbox came out.
Exactly. I'm not saying
the
that.
best thing that Phil Spencer did was take out the Kinect. That's what he did.
Took out a
Nobody
Kinect.
using
He
it.
made
Yes. Play anywhere.
Took out a Kinect. He made a more transparent Xbox. I do agree with you that the features wise that may not benefit them now. That a lot of that is him, but he did not go ahead and push the software. I agree with that. That was Matrix doing a lot of the games that we have on Xbox.
Yeah, those games are already signed.
Yeah, those are already him.
Yeah.
But Matrix, Xbox currently where it is in terms of a lot of the dumb stuff that happened. And again, I agree with you again that Matrix may have been forced to do a lot of things. He didn't reverse anything because he barely made it out of E3. When he said you go with the Xbox 360, my man's decision was like a week later. He wasn't there. He didn't reverse anything.
To be fair,
okay, fine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, to be fair, Phil Spencer, we still have a memorable game that came from Phil Spencer, because these games that we talking about was announced a way long time ago before Phil Spencer took over. But if you want to go by what Don Matrick did during the 360 generation with the Kinect being a success, you got the Gears of War series that started on that system. That was a huge success. The Fable series. There's been a lot of successful games that was
Fable, which was in decline. So finish your statement. Finish your statement. Fable was decline.
You sound a little upset. You make it seem like 360 was a piece of trash console.
No. Because you paint the narrative.
That is a fact, though. Fable was in decline.
I'm not saying that it's not, but at one point it was. But at one point, Fable was a success. What successful game had Phil Spencer gave us? The 4 years. Okay, fine. Look up the sales of the first game then. Okay. So what memorable games have Phil Spencer gave us the 4 years that he's been here? That's what I'm saying. This E3 will be to make it or break it for Phil Spencer. If he doesn't show us nothing in a few days, then we have every right to dog cuss him, because 4 years. That's all I got to say, man. I'm not trying to pass judgment on Phil Spencer yet until E3. I'm just having a discussion.
So that's my question. And again, which you haven't answered. Would you prefer, and I want to know a serious answer, because I know what you're going to pick, and I'm going to throw it in your face.
Oh, boy.
So go ahead and give me this answer. I'm going to clown you. Would you rather he unloads and give you the games of your dreams right now on Sunday? Or would you rather this nigga, if he goes ahead and he makes another system, less streaming or not, would you rather he comes out of the
Xbox brand? It depends on the future of the Xbox brand. If if they talking about rebooting Microsoft and not trying to do anything about the Xbox brand, then why should I have faith in the Xbox brand if they going to come straight on Windows?
Answer my question. You want it to be?
Yes.
Do you want
He's
the
doing
games
some
of
Vault
your
Robics
dreams
right now?
or do you want to actually wait until these?
How long have we been waiting, G-Rock? How long? We waiting longer than you.
Real. Answer my question and stop dodging the question.
I'm not dodging the question.
Would you prefer that you get your games now, and would you rather have nothing in 2 years, or do you want?
How about I'd rather have something now? Does that answer your question?
That's what you're gonna get.
Does that answer your question?
Your whole prediction list for Xbox was, he gotta come with the guns. It's like, no,
4 years, dude. 4 years.
Yeah,
why did it take Kimoshima to turn around Nintendo?
Why wouldn't he? Because the generation's almost over. Why would he launch a bunch of games
What y'all not getting about that? Why do you want
They just launched the Xbox X
Did it take
6 months ago.
Tatsumi Kimoshima to turn around Nintendo in 4 years? Phil Spencer been for 4 years. We still looking for something.
Well,
Come on.
Nintendo launched a new console, guy.
And they weren't doing anything
Yes.
in 2015
Okay,
plus.
okay,
I'd
okay.
hope they would do
Yeah,
something.
Nintendo did the
Okay.
same thing. They had nothing
Okay.
for 2015 and 2016.
Okay.
Wait, y'all
This-
saying that
this
they
is-
launched the Xbox
okay.
X, so they shouldn't bring out no games? Like, they
No,
should have
this
games
is
right now. They
Well,
just
like this is
released the
coming from a
console.
person. You have an Xbox One X, Chris. So you telling me as a pan consumer, you would rather wait? What doesn't
What I'm
make
telling you,
a
what
damn
I'm telling
sense, dude?
You what you're doing right now is not
No,
listening.
what you-
you're
okay.
doing is not listening. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yes.
Hear me.
Yes.
Slowly. I'll
Okay.
type it in the chat.
What you telling me is that you won't. You said either be patient. You said
I'm
be patient,
saying real. An expectation, a realistic expectation. What you heard him say was, I've signed deals to do so and so and so and so.
Yes.
That is not realistically going to manifest anytime.
As
that is
a
not 2 to
head
3
of
years.
any gaming
Yes,
company,
that's-
you should
Listen
know
to what
to
I'm
hit-
saying.
Oh,
Stop the mental gymnastics and listen to what
no,
I'm
You
saying.
cut me off all the time.
He
too.
is
don't
going
know.
to go ahead and
Okay.
show some games. I do agree with the both of you. He should show some games for this console. I'm not saying that. But in your idea where he's doing this unloading and this motherfucker just shooting everybody up and just unloading. And then in 2 years, when they get like, oh, well, we got to wait another 5 years. Then you're going to be right back in. You'll be right
Then
back
just
in doing
get rid of the
same
Xbox
thing.
brand
That's why
if
you'll
they
never
doing
break.
that.
What? Phil Spencer's already told you that there's
Yeah,
a
Phil Spencer.
he signed, but it's going to be 2 to 3 years before we get them.
Yes.
Okay,
he said-
I remember he said that. He said that.
I don't
sometime
understand. So
was
what
it
was he
last
doing
year?
in 2014, 2015,
That's the
2016?
question
What was he
that
doing?
I had.
What
The
was he
4 years
doing?
he
Was
been.
their money was tied up in that
he was
stupid ass
making-
Xbox
yeah,
One
he
X
was
that you
making
guys
Xbox
bought?
One X.
Okay,
I mean, so was
man.
Sony and Nintendo. So Sony put out the Pro, Nintendo put out the Switch, and they have
all
plenty
the
of
money
games.
that they have. You
Why-
tell me
what's
they
up with
can't
Microsoft?
afford to have both of them things.
Because
Doesn't give Xbox the same kind of money leeway.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate.
Y'all,
Because-
So Sony and Nintendo has more money available than
Okay.
Xbox does.
Microsoft
That's
has
what
so
we're
much
saying.
money. You tell me they can't multitask at the same time? All the money that they have?
Not with the budget they
Oh my
had.
god.
So
No, we give it that. No, that's true mental gymnastics right there. The way we giving $1 billion company excuses.
we're
That's
not
saying that
giving
now
them
now
excuses.
all of a sudden
We're
they're telling us.
excuses.
Oh my god.
Are y'all listening? Or are
Because-
y'all
You gotta understand. Phil Spencer, you just told me Phil Spencer came in 2014 on July 1st or whatever,
Right?
right?
A bunch of wrong information.
Okay, he came in.
About.
And the first thing that Phil Spencer said when he came, he said we're gonna make Xbox and the Xbox and PC, we're gonna blur that line. That's the first thing he said. Second thing he said is we're gonna focus on games. I remember that shit vividly.
Yes.
We're gonna focus on games. Everything is gonna be about games. And then every game that came up got canceled. After that, not every game, but every big game. Fable, fucking. I mean, that E3, he said that. I think 4 games didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
And I remember. And I
I
remember
got a
that
question
statement.
for you, G-Rock.
Okay,
I
go
know you
ahead.
said it was probably for the best for Crackdown 3 to be delayed. If
if
it need to be delayed, that's fine. But as an Xbox One X owner, that console that you bought last year, I know you expect something on it. You're not even a little pissed off of what they've been giving us?
I'm upset, but wait. There's a difference between me and you.
Yes.
Again, look at the left side of my picture. That's my home. I got games, nigga. I'm not worried. I don't know about
Okay,
you.
look at my picture. Look at me. Just look at it.
But
Do
you
I need to
affiliate
explain what
yourself
do I
as an
add?
Xbox first
Do
guy,
I
right?
need to add? Do I need to explain what you see the Xbox One X, you see the PS4 Pro, you see the
And you
Nintendo
affiliate
Switch box.
yourself as an
Look,
Xbox
I
first
own
guy.
every console, man.
I
But
do
want
too.
to invest out of my console. I get
Yourself as an Xbox first guy.
I get great
Yeah.
first party from Nintendo and Sony. I would
Yes.
like the same from Microsoft.
Yes, and
But-
I would like
but-
to say for
but-
Microsoft
okay,
too.
takes
but-
But as you just said,
Okay.
that the money was wrapped up.
I
with
didn't
me
say
and Alex
that.
for the ten-
I didn't
Alex-
say that. Alex said that.
Let me finish
Okay,
my statement
okay.
because this is where the disconnect is coming in
Okay.
here. As me and Alex both agreed on for the 30th time, the wrong thing to do was to wrap the money in hardware, which the Xbox One X, as he said, was in development since 2014, and it came out 2017. Meaning, yes, he actually is on track for his timeline that the hardware came first, then the games are coming
as a
second.
consumer
But I
of
don't know. I don't know how to
any
do that.
console, whatever. As a consumer, Like, you be happy to wait 2 years after you done purchase all this money on any console?
No, you're not. I didn't say that, real. I never said that.
Even though we know some of the money was tied up on the Xbox One X.
Not
Phil
some,
Spencer,
all of it.
I won't say all.
Yes.
Microsoft ain't that
Yes,
broke.
it
They're not
was.
that broke.
Phil
They're
Real. It
not
all was tied to the X. Yes, it
That
was.
doesn't make
This is
no
yes,
sense
it
of
was.
all the money
They had
made.
a budget, bro.
Real.
Okay.
Xbox does not have Microsoft's entire bank to work.
I
with.
know
That's
that.
how that
Right?
works.
I know that, but I guarantee Xbox still has more money than Nintendo and Sony put together. I
So
know that for a fact.
why would Phil and Xbox team confirm that they're focused from 2014 to 2017, which the games that they already were finishing up?
When did Phil Spencer said that we got games that it's like 2 years down the line in development? When did he say? Did he say last year? It was last year, right?
No, he said
Sometime
that
in
earlier.
2017.
It was sometime
like,
in 2017.
yes.
So
He
if
said
he
he
said
just-
between
he
2
made
and 3
it
years down the line, then I expect to see some type of announcements this coming up E3. I do. The
That's
Xbox
right.
One X been out for a half a year now. We're about to approach a year. Then a lot of people want to know what reason do I have to own this console? Like
I agree.
You yourself have said hundreds of times you bought the Xbox One X to get
yes, because I refuse to go to PC. I just don't.
So what
have
are you
time
complaining about if you're getting what you asked for?
So what are you talking about complaining about? If Nintendo or Sony would did that, you would be complaining. You are a majority of a Nintendo dude. The way I'm feeling about Microsoft right now, Alex, the way I feel about Microsoft, that's how you was with the Wii U. You reminded me every day on how much you hate the Wii U. And now I got the same feeling on Xbox One, but you're not as big of an Xbox fan as that I am, Alex. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make sense.
As usual, you didn't listen to what I said. You just started yelling. What I said was, you have said time and time again.
I did.
Okay, I can't talk again.
I know what you said. Yes, I bought the Xbox One X because of the multi-plats.
Yeah, and that's what you're getting. So what's the problem?
But you dropped the Xbox. Well, technically, you bought another Xbox. You said you bought it for Blu-ray, but technically you bought another Xbox. But you and a lot of people is dropping the Xbox brand and going full PC because Phil Spencer makes sure of it. Like I said,
a lot of people dropped the Xbox brand and went to PlayStation.
I know that. I know that. Why you think Phil Spencer said we're going to reboot Microsoft, not Xbox? Get it. Read it for yourself to understand what is he saying. He knows that he's not making. They're not making all the money on the Xbox brand that they would like to make. So they focusing on services. They focus on other platforms. They all about money. It's not about the Xbox brand no more. If it was, they would keep talking about we need to fix Xbox. We need to fix Xbox. No, it's all about Windows 10.
Why do
it's
you
all
have
about
this
Microsoft.
fear that the Xbox brand is going to disappear? I just don't understand that.
Because of what's going on.
No, it is because it is.
Because of what's going on.
Look at it. Look what's going on.
Jesus.
Look at this. Sit back and look at it. Really, like what do you think? What do you think Microsoft make their money at? Like what's the number one money maker for the company right now?
Windows.
What do you think it is?
I wonder, could it be Windows?
Nope. No.
This cloud.
Hell no. No, it's the cloud. It's the cloud. The cloud. They are number one in the world in the cloud right now. Almost everybody uses a Microsoft and don't even know it. I just looked up. Trust me, I looked it up, bro. The cloud is the number one. That's why they restructured their whole company to be based around the cloud. You know what I'm saying? That's why Phil Spencer got his little promotion. That's why all these different moves were being made. They announced that they were redoing it. All these people just got fired from Microsoft. Xbox brand just lost a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're restructuring it towards the cloud. The cloud is where the money is at. The cloud is where the money is at. Y'all not understanding. The Xbox is on its way out. It might not be out as a brand, but as a competitive console, it is out. It is out.
They're gonna still be here, but on the PC side.
It's gonna be an app. Like I said, it's gonna be an app. It's not gonna compete no more. It's not. It hasn't been competing. When's the last time Xbox competed? When's the last time?
360.
360, yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's the 360. Phil Spencer was brought in because he's a businessman. You know, Phil Spencer don't have no experience in making games. He got a business degree. That's all he has. Look it up. All he has is a business degree.
Vince, ain't that his game?
Oh my god!
Look at
Oh, yeah, he did.
Man, stop trolling, man. Stop
he does
trolling.
not have. Look it up. All he has is a business degree. If anything, he oversaw Voodoo Vince, just like he was in charge of Rare. He was in charge of Rare. You know what I'm saying? No, but nobody talks about that. He was in charge of Rare. but he was on the business side of it, making business.
Let's do something. Let's do something. It seemed like me and King Thrash, it's like we kind of on the same side a little bit. And Alex and G-Rock is, they always double team on me. So we got a split.
You're wrong.
No, it's opinionated. Let's go to the chat. People in the chat.
You want to do this because usually the chat sides with the people that are right.
Okay.
Myron said it's lightning outside.
I just want to give opinions. People in the chat. If y'all buy a console, do y'all expect games now or 5 years down the line? The Xbox been out for a long time, and we hadn't got no good games since 2016 Gears of War. That's that's 2 years ago. Crackdown 3 got delayed once again. Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, trash games. So we ain't had a good game in a very long time. So y'all telling me y'all will be happy and satisfied to wait 2 to 3 more years for some good quality games, especially if you bought the Xbox One X. So what do y'all guys think in the chat? Hold on, y'all. What do y'all guys think in the chat? What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
I love how he works.
Would y'all rather wait 2 to 3 years? Because if y'all wait 2 to 3 years, so basically you bought the console for basically just multiplayer.
How about I word your same thing a different way? That's not so biased. How about that?
No, it's not. No. What are you talking about bias, Alex? What are you talking about? No, you can't talk because you're talking nonsense right now.
I think the problem is that, like both systems, all systems have a slow start. There's no getting around that.
Yeah.
Like PS4 had a slow start.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox One had a slow start and kind of stayed there. I mean, by now you're seeing like all this stuff that, like, the games are going to come in a couple years down the line, and nobody expected God of War.
I don't know.
Nobody expected God of War to be the first game to come out for PS4 when it came out, but here it is now. It finally came out. Like what? 4 years into the.
Let's keep getting those answers, people. Y'all answer me. Do y'all want games now? Since y'all basically purchased the Xbox for years
Xbox
and you still
had more
waiting.
stuff.
Y'all let us know in the chat right now. Will you rather wait 2 to 3 more years for good games, or do you want games now?
He's making a scenario.
Well, 2 or 3 more years, you're gonna have
another Xbox. 2 more years from now, the Xbox would have been out. The Xbox would have been out for 7 years. Because we're approaching 5 years. We're approaching 5 years this year. So y'all would rather wait 7 years, almost a decade, for good quality games. Y'all talking nonsense here, man. Because if Nintendo and Sony do the same thing, especially Sony, you're a pony. You will be all over Sony's ass right now. You will.
What the?
Same with you, Alex. You a majority of Nintendo guy. You will not let Nintendo get away with that. But it is okay for Microsoft to do it. I'm sorry, man. I can't side with you on this. I can't side with you on this. Go ahead.
Let me go. I definitely want to clarify on this. Question. Which one of us was the only nigga that was in reboot? Which one of us was the nigga who?
Wait, what's a reboot?
How you clarify with a question? Let me clarify this. Let me ask this question. Wait, what?
So let me ask a question, because this is what I do want to know here. Real, wasn't it you and Alex was there too? Alex saw the light quicker than you did. Let the light hit his face. Let me finish. Let me finish my statement because I know.
Hurry up! I want to know. Hurry up! Let me know.
So was this not you saying, "Oh, PlayStation didn't handle this. Sony doesn't do this. Sony doesn't do this. They don't make games. They ain't doing." Were you not in that cast? Did you not say that? Yes or no? I don't need no.
How many videos of Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo fucked up and not let everybody know on how pissed off I am? I don't side with nobody. I'm a gamer. I'm a paying consumer. So what are you talking about?
You did say that. Okay, so yes, you did.
I said that long. Yes. Hold on. Let me talk.
But they picked up.
Let me talk. Okay, when Sony had their sports lineup, did I have a PlayStation? No, I did not. I talked about it on how sparse it was. They were sparse for like about a year and a half. Then after
it was
that,
2 years, bro.
Well, year and a half to 2 years, whatever. But after that, they've been clicking on all cylinders for the past 3 years.
Yeah, because I was just
Xbox,
saying
they started off
person who said
okay.
that.
They had a few good exclusives. You know, Sunset Overdrive. You know, Rise is cool. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it. You know, they had a few good games. You know, Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider was a time exclusive. They was okay the first couple of years. But did they have an Uncharted type of game? Did they have a God of War type of game? Did they have Horizon Zero Dawn type? No, they did not. No, when was the last critically acclaimed game that Microsoft has besides a racing game? The only game that the Xbox had that scored a 90 on the Metacritic was Forza Horizon. Was it 3?
When?
Yeah.
2, yeah, 3.
3. That's the only game that scored in the 90s. So it seems that we have quality control.
I was gonna mention that, man.
We have quality control issues
when have
on the
they ever
Xbox.
had this? Okay, so a question to me, because you're in this camp too that believes the 360 had all these great gems and only 3 of them moved over.
Why you hate 360 so much?
It
was one podcast. It was one podcast that you said that the Xbox One. Oh, did you not say, did you not say the Xbox One had more games than the 360?
If you gonna holler at them and not let them explain.
All right, go ahead. Jesus Christ.
You go ahead. What 3
go.
games was the 360 known for, exclusive wise? Give me the names, and I don't need to remember gymnastics.
Halo, Forza Gears, Halo, Forza Gears.
Okay, now that's what we're getting now, right?
Hey, to be fair, Gears was new. That was a new IP that generation. Let's be fair.
Fine. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm asking a question. This is the same thing. Microsoft has never had a strong, super strong stable like Nintendo did. I don't understand that comparison. And I'm not saying, oh, well, we'll happily wait 2 or 3 years. No one's saying that. What me and Alex said 31 times now is that the mistake was tying the money into the hardware. And that Phil and these guys came out last year and said, we tied the money into the hardware. You can't sign deals in the same year and expect anything amazing to amount out of it in 6 months later. I don't know how you do that unless you know how to develop games in 6 months, because I really don't. These niggas have been doing it for years, and Nintendo's got it down pat. Can Nintendo make a Mario or a Zelda game in 6 months? No. So how do you expect Microsoft to be able to do it? That's why I'm saying keep your expectations.
Because that's what.
I'm not saying what they did was wrong. I'm not saying what they did in the hardware time was wrong. It's just not right. You don't have realistic.
Go ahead. Somebody else can go, man. He ain't gonna let me have this. He ain't gonna never let me have this one.
Games take 2 to 3 years, and like really high quality ones take 5 years.
No. Systems building a system takes more than 2 and 3 years, but.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's all about planning. Y'all think it's like instantaneous or something. It's always the planning going on, and they already know what system that it's projected to go on to. But you got to understand, games are built on PCs, not hardware. The only reason dev kits exist so people can get the real, gist of what kind of angle they want to attack, that game to put on that system. Say for instance, like PlayStation with the controller, with the touch controller. You need a dev kit to be able to make a game to take advantage of that kind of feature. Right. That's what the whole thing is about. But you basically make everything on a PC. So you can make any game right now and then get the specs for the Xbox without even building it and build a game aimed toward those specs and still be okay. There is no excuse for you not to have games. You have games, you have time, you have money, you have plans. But no, Xbox. If Xbox doesn't have money after building a console, then it should not be in the console game. Because if Nintendo still has money after building the Switch, after losing billions making the Wii U, if Sony has enough money to make a Pro, they made the money to do all of that shit. But even the PS4 after the money they lost with PS3, and if Xbox has the money to make after they lost billions doing the Red Rings of Death and still make a new console the same time Sony does, then they have enough money to make a console and some games. That's just a poor excuse. Everybody has money. It's always the plans. You always have. You will not build a console without having games to come out with it. That's insta-death. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the problem with Microsoft and what everybody's having here is that it's been 4 years and there's no longer an excuse not to have games regardless, because these games should have been in the plans, in the making for the past 4 years. We should be getting those. Somewhere the plan stopped. Somewhere signing games stopped, and it stopped a long time ago. It may have stopped right when Phil Spencer got in, because we should be seeing a plethora of games that day one Phil Spencer, that's 4 years. Games are taking, God of War took 5 years to make. So they started that in the PS3 era. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and then it's some games that took 2, like Hellblade took like 2 years to make. And like, it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take 4 years to make a game. We should be seeing games coming out back to back to back, just like we see with Sony. Nintendo had a whole year of nothing but back. Nintendo Switch has about 400 games on it right now. 400 in 1 year. It's like there's no excuse no more. There's just plain not no excuse anymore.
And
You know what I mean?
nobody-
They need to come out with that.
I got a question. Why do we give so much excuses to the most richest company in the world?
Nobody's
I don't know. I don't understand.
That's what I'm sensing here.
giving them a
But
pass.
okay. With this whole entire time, all the money to the Xbox One X. Okay, that's fine. Y'all saying that.
And
But
the
who comes and take over a Xbox division that has no games or good quality games just to make a console, but not doing what they're supposed to be doing in the first place is make games? Like, that does not make sense at all.
That's what number one thing.
That's how you
That's
thrive
exactly.
in the gaming industry. You need games to keep people
And
playing your
that's why
system.
me and G-Rock have said 100 times now that they picked the wrong thing to focus on.
But
Again-
but where is the?
But that's like
okay.
that's like refusing to breathe. Like I choose not to breathe, even though that's what I'm supposed to do to
bad
survive.
business, man.
That's what they did with the Xbox. Then, like if they're not choosing to make games, then you're choosing not to breathe. Games are the heart of a gaming console.
Why we said that the hardware was again 32nd time.
It's like you building. Go ahead. It's like building
That's
a car.
my point.
It's
Well,
like
again,
building a
I'm not
Ferrari.
saying
It's
that
like
we
building a
shouldn't
Ferrari,
work on
but you don't have an engine. Like, what doesn't make sense at all.
Doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make
That's what we're
sense.
saying.
And
Like, we're very
like
clear
we
that
said,
we both don't agree with the order Microsoft did.
again for the 33rd time, it was the wrong
I
time.
showed you third.
We just
No, it's not.
that you all think that you're gonna get this crazy blowout.
What do you
Which is
mean,
not
you
gonna
people,
happen.
man?
You're
Look,
just not
the
gonna
main
get that.
problem with
Xbox.
Xbox isn't the money. The main problem with Xbox is not the money.
lack of
It's the
talent.
talent
It's
that
the
they
talent.
have. They don't have the talent
I
to
agree
make
with
what
you.
they
We can
need
all
to make.
agree
There
that
is
they
no
have
other
lack of
excuse. They
talent.
just don't
What I
have the
don't
talent. They just don't
agree with, what I don't agree with, and what you both are doing right now
What?
is assuming that you work in this field. You read like everybody else, which is fine. Have your opinion. I'm not here to change your
So
opinion.
you telling me, G-Rock, that you ahead of any type of gaming department? What is your main thing that you need to do to make sure you sell your console?
To make
You
games
already
like the
have a
34th
console
time, like I
out.
said.
You already have a console,
make
whether
games
it's
for the
less
35th
powerful or
time,
more
like I said
powerful.
now.
What is your main objective? What is your
To
main
make
objective?
games for the 35th
That's
time,
what I'm
saying.
saying, man. That's it. That's all I'm
So,
trying to say.
We're saying the same
real,
thing,
real,
though.
real. Are you not hearing us saying that this was the wrong move to make, or are you just?
So, are you
legitimately-
assuming
Are you
that?
just legitimately
Are
like
you
not
assuming?
comprehending? Are you really not? 'Cause
I
I'm
don't.
not
Okay,
understanding.
that's one thing I don't agree with. I don't agree that all the money was tied into the Xbox One X. I don't agree with that.
Another thing
I
was tied
don't.
into it to stop making games, which is the wrong decision.
It was the wrong decision because they just didn't want to do it. I don't agree that
Nah.
they had lack of finances.
Okay, so you
They couldn't have had it.
I want to
They
get
couldn't have
this.
the
I
lag.
want to understand this. I don't under. There's definitely a disconnect here.
It's
So-
okay. Maybe we need to get to the
No,
Crackdown
let me
3.
just ask my question.
All right,
'Cause,
go ahead.
there's genuinely a disconnect between what me and Chris are saying and what you're saying. So you expect me to believe that Microsoft, for no reason whatsoever, decided, hey, let's not make games anymore.
What?
That's what you believe.
Repeat that again.
God,
Repeat that
You
again?
think? Well, it's to my understanding that you believe that money is not the issue, and you believe that Microsoft, out of the blue, decided, hey, we're not going to make games anymore. And then they waited 3 years to say, hey, we got games signed. It's going to take another 3 years. And there's
So
No.
what proof that you
reason-
had? What proof that y'all had that Microsoft used all their money, all their
Phil
budget on the Xbox
Spencer
One X?
What
said
proof
it
do you
in
have
an
that they're going to
interview.
come
What
out and
proof?
say that after last year they just
I
said
just
that
told you.
we just
Give-
signed
link-
deals
give
that
me the
we're gonna
link.
get this
I
crazy
want the
blowout.
link.
Google
Right.
search
What were
yourself.
they
Give me
doing
the link.
before that? Like they just now signed deals. What were they doing before that? That was
Give me
last
the
year.
link.
Is what we were saying again. It was wrong. I don't know how to make
What? So they say y'all saying they put all their money into the
all
X.
right, guys. I think we need to go to the next topic. I ain't trying to know.
Yeah, we could, because it's just not making sense.
Yeah, we
Go ahead.
Yes, you are not making
there
sense,
is a
correct.
disconnect. Okay, people, let's just calm down. Let's calm down. Let's just
You're the
agree
one
to
that's
disagree.
saying
Let's agree to disagree, please. Let's talk about
You're wrong.
Crackdown. Let's talk about Crackdown because we got a split decision in the chat. Some people are with us, some people with Nick. Well, not Nick. Alex and
Everyone's
G-Rock.
with Nick because he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, that too. Fucking Nick. Say something. All right. Okay. This is one thing we all can agree with. Panel Crackdown 3.
Hilarious.
Okay. I've been talking too much. Sinister. You haven't been saying much.
Yeah, let's Sinister talk.
Crackdown 3. Go
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you think?
Final fucking shit.
Delay it again
man,
for the third
now
time.
it
Go.
wants to
What do you
talk
think,
shit.
man? What do you think?
It's been I kind of torn about this. It's like, okay, you've been delayed 3 fucking times already. It's like, what the fuck is going on behind the scenes? It's like, what needs to be fixed? What needs to be polished? It's like, come on, you've been showing us for the past few years, and it's gonna come out this time. It's like, oh no, you gotta push it back. It was supposed to come out with the One X, and to show off its power with the One X. Oh no, gotta push back to 2018. So we gotta wait another year. I said, okay, we gotta fix that. Here we are, 2018. Oh no, close to E3.
Oh shit, Zen is in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get Zen in. Y'all gonna really get mad. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, but I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? I mean, you had like these 2 exclusives that you released now, Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2, which are not, not many people are liking it. Like, there's just 2 failed games. It's just like the quality's just not there. It's like, I mean, there's some people who love it. I'm not knocking them. Hey, they get it and they enjoy it. All power to them. It's like, I'm not knocking that, but to me, it's just not my cup of tea and things like that. But as far as Crackdown goes, it's like, if it ever gets released, but here's the thing is like for the rest of this year, I mean, I'm kind of glad they're not releasing it this year because you got so many heavy hitters coming out towards the later of the year. Like, you got Spider-Man, you got Shadow Tomb Raider, oh shit, having a brain freeze. Red Dead 2 coming out in October. I mean, got all these major games coming out like September, October, November, and stuff like that. It's like, damn, you got all these heavy hitters coming out the rest of the year. There's no point of Crackdown 3 coming out. So basically, 2019 is like, you might as well come out during a month where there's no competition. But it's a toss up. But I'm not gonna ramble. I'm sure others get chime in.
Okay. Nick, what you think, man?
This better be like the best fucking game ever. This thing gets delayed till 2019. I mean,
Oh no.
I think this game got delayed more than a Zelda game at this point. That's like the longest delay I've ever freaking seen.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's not.
I think the reason why this game is taking so long is because the scope of it. When they're supposed to say, oh yeah, because of the destructible environments, because of the cloud and shit like that, they're trying to link so much into this game and do so many how can I put this? Like some kind of outside. I don't want to say interference. What's the word I'm looking for here? Like just outside whatever that like they're. I feel like they're not focusing on the game anymore as a whole, but like all the stuff they can add to it from the outside with like these destructible environments, power of the cloud, blah blah blah, things like that. That's all the stuff they were talking about, right? Or am I thinking something else? Am I wrong here? Anybody want to correct me?
No, you good.
I mean, I guess not.
I think you're looking for monetize. They're looking for a way to monetize it. Maybe that.
What does that mean? That's interesting. Oh, you mean like microtransactions or something like that?
Well, more than that. It's microtransactions, but monetization is how they get information to find out how to take advantage and get microtransactions in the game.
Oh,
so you monetize the different activities that gamers are doing.
Oh, well, that's pretty fucked up. Then why would they do that? that
every game doing it.
That would make me not want to buy the game at all if they're gonna do that shit.
State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, all of them do it right now. Forza, Halo, Gears, all of them do it. All of them.
Well, that is fucking depressing. I wish I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I don't know.
You want me to get my take on it? Oh, go ahead.
I'm not really sure what's taking so long this game. I don't know. Maybe the game will come out. It'll be super awesome, and we'll all be like, "Oh, so this is why it took so long." But we don't know yet. In the meantime, it's like, what the hell is going on? What's the holdup here? What am I missing? I don't know. You know what? I'm not in game development, so I can't sit there and I know all the answers or why this is happening. But it'd be nice to have some kind of explanation as to why this is happening. Of course, whatever it is,
I have a little bit of it. I have a little bit of it.
So, all I got on that. I don't know. This game is taking a sweet ass time, so we'll see. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out before the game.
That's what I said. That's sad. All right. You finish on that, Nick?
Yeah.
Go ahead, King Third. You say you want to go?
Oh yeah. I mean, I just wanted to say, as far as how Crackdown is going, my first concern with Crackdown is that I feel like it's going to be outdated by the time it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the play style, just how it is just going to be outdated. It's already looked outdated when we saw it. It looked like Crackdown 1. You line up Crackdown 1 with Crackdown 3, you probably get mixed up with the games. So I'm concerned that the play style of the game itself will be outdated. As far as why they delayed it, I think it's more of a money thing. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I ain't talking to myself.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I can't hear that. No. All right. Look, the reason why I got this perspective is because I work for the biggest corporation in the world in management. I work for Coca-Cola.
Oh, nice.
Right, and I'm in management. And
Hey, can you get us?
We do. Yeah, definitely.
Why didn't you start with that, man?
I hear that. Man, people hear me with that shit all the time, bro. I'm tired of even looking at Coke. But one thing, like I said earlier, that's why I mentioned Coke and Diet Coke, man. That was actually real, true story shit. It's that you gotta find. It's all about business. Microsoft is more aimed at the money aspect and not really giving gamers an experience. You know what I'm saying? They really want to find out the best way to make games and make money from them. Where PlayStation and Nintendo takes risks just to entertain us in a new way. Sony take risks just to give us a new experience in a new way, to make things look better, things that we thought were impossible. Microsoft now, not in the 360 days, but now, has become that company to where they're like Coke, to where they want to just find any way they can to get gamers to spend more money on what products that they sell as a primary seller. The Xbox and Windows are in the same division now. They share the same division. All right. This was announced 2013 or something. No, I'm sorry, 2014 somewhere. The Xbox became in the same division as the Windows. They did that because Xbox was already failing. The plan for the Xbox and the original plan for the Xbox was all about making money off of ad revenue. They called it the Holy Grail. I got a video on this shit too. You know what I'm saying? To where I study and look up this shit. That's why I know I'll be talking about so much, man. Trust me, I look all this shit up. There was something called the Holy Grail. You remember that guy, that Arabian dude? He'd be like, TV. The guy who always said TV, what they always show?
Yep.
That dude they don't show no more? He does nothing but marketing for Microsoft. He was never anything but a marketer. He goes to ad people to get ads. It was all based on ad revenue. That's like they call it the Holy Grail because they were set to make billions, if not trillions, off of the Xbox. Once gamers revolted that and didn't want to buy Xboxes, once GameStop said they're going to remove Xbox from their shelves, they had to abandon that plan. That's why the family plan got abandoned simply because of that shit. And Crackdown was in the plans in that system. You know what I'm saying? So now they talked about the cloud gaming. The cloud is really what's holding Crackdown back as well, because they got to be able to monitor. They got to be able to run it on the Xbox One and the Xbox One X at the same time. Then they made another mistake of saying that all the Xbox One X games are going to be native 4K. So now they got to make this game native 4K, run on the Xbox One, and run the cloud at the same time. An almost impossible task made by a company who don't know what they're doing. They just don't know. Once Don Matrick left, they have nothing but a businessman running the company now. Don Matrick was a genius. He built games when he was 18 years old. He got signed by multiple companies before he got with Microsoft. When he left, they lost that gamer view and only had the business view. And that's why they're suffering so much. That's why we're not seeing games. Phil Spencer only sees the importance of money and not games. They had $1 billion to spend on first-party games. Instead of Phil Spencer opening new studios or making new games, he bought Minecraft because the business in Minecraft was cracking. That's why we are where we are right now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, I'm done, nigga. Had to put that shit on y'all. Had to put that shit on y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I do what I do.
Damn. Anybody else?
Man.
What you think? What you think, G-Rock? You got to come back for that?
Nope. Release the game as soon as possible. Let it die. So I mean, that's it. I don't know. It releases next year, y'all not happy. It releases this year and it dies. We gonna complain about where it released at. So it ain't no
So
win
this,
here.
this game was
They messed up in the crack.
originally
They messed up a crackdown. So it is. They did that to themselves. It is what it is.
yeah, they was this E3 2014 game. We still waiting, and this fall will be 4 years since they. Next week will be 4 years since they have first announced the game. So it's gonna, I don't know what's going on. If they made all these promises that this game's gonna be native 4K on the Xbox One X, and then they got to dumb down the Xbox One S version, so that's kind of a lot of work to put on these talentless developers. That's probably why this game got delayed so much, because it's too much work putting on these developers. That's why we've been saying for the longest that they lacking talent, because if you get this type of game to Sony, they know what the hell they're doing, because Santa Monica or Naughty Dog, they put out really great content. They might be single player games, but I won't even say single player games, because Uncharted, Last of Us has a multiplayer. Let's just be real with that. It does, but I don't know, man. Like I would trust Santa Monica or Naughty Dog, with a game like Crackdown, then freaking who's making that game again? Crackdown, I forgot.
Sumo Digital,
game?
and somebody else. It's two more people. It's two more studios working on it too. I forgot who it was, but I know Sumo was the main.
Okay,
yeah.
So man. Like I say, man, this coming up E3 next week, man. Like I'm not gonna pass judgment just yet. We just basically going by what's happening right now. But it's boy, if next week, if it's gonna turn out the way the Xbox brand is going right now, if it's still shitty, then y'all people in the chat, y'all might want to stay tuned to the podcast next week. There might be some cussing.
We have salty ass podcast.
It's gonna be a salty podcast, man.
About the Real Salt podcast.
Man, y'all think we're salty today, man. It's gonna get salty, man. But yeah, man, I just wish they just get their shit together, man. Like that's why people think they might be going, service-based console. Like the Xbox One X might stay here for now on while they just focusing on the services, Minecraft, just focus on putting other games on other platforms, because it's just the cryptic message Phil Spencer is sending. I think, in my opinion, that they're not focusing on the Xbox brand anymore. That's just what I'm thinking. That's probably why there's a concern, because I am a huge Xbox fan. Y'all know that. If the Sega set up, got out the market, if you own the original Xbox, majority of the Sega games went toward the Xbox, and I became an Xbox fan. So it is what it is, and I just hope that this doesn't happen. If it does, oh well. At least I got Sony, Nintendo, and hopefully Sega comes back. But I doubt it, though. I doubt it. It ain't gonna happen. But
I wish they would.
I wish they would.
I hope they never come back.
God damn, you got so much hatred in your heart.
This sucks.
This coming from a Nintendo kid. That's why he hates Sega so much.
Sega's trash.
So you telling me the Genesis was trash?
Yeah.
How? Tell me.
It's not as good as Super Nintendo.
What?
No. Wait. Just because it's not as good as Super Nintendo, in your opinion, does not mean it was trash.
Yeah, it's like the RC Cola of gaming.
Wow.
Oh,
Sega Genesis.
I get what you mean, but damn, Sega had some bomb ass games.
Wow.
I think all systems had bomb games back then. Back then, gaming was much better because it didn't even matter the system. You can go anywhere and have fun, bro.
Yeah.
It was really bomb.
I really believe in my heart, that Alex got in a lot of fist fights about who was better, the Genesis or Super Nintendo. I know you got a lot of fist fights on the playground. Don't lie to me, Alex. Don't you lie to me.
Hey, man, maybe some skulls were cracked. Maybe a couple legs broken. These are things that stay on the playground.
Oh,
would you do some curve stomp too, Alex?
Man, that is crazy, man. I don't know, man. Who else didn't go? Did you go, Nick, about this Crackdown 3 situation?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Alex, did you go?
Nope, I did not.
All right.
Yeah, Crackdown 3 officially delayed by Microsoft. I believe they said it's coming February 2019. When the rumors came out that it was delayed, I was like, at least when a game is delayed, you want to hope that they're working on it to make it better. I assume this would be late 2019, but the fact that it's February 2019 makes me believe that they're just moving it to avoid the big games of the holiday. And that's a little worrisome. I feel like this game probably still needs more time, and maybe they should move it to summer of 2019, but we'll see in a few days if they're actually going to show Crackdown or not. I'm hoping they show the multiplayer, the destructibility. That's what their big focus for this game was, so they need to show that. There's no way after 5 years that this game is going to live up to people's expectations, because people are going to expect a Zelda Breath of the Wild level game now because it's taken so long, and this game is not going to be that for so many reasons. These non-talented devs, the constant changing around of what has to be done with the cloud and moving to 4K and all this other nonsense. This game is most likely going to be a very average game, but because it's average and it took 5 years, it's going to seem like a really bad game. And it's unfortunate. There's no way really around this. They got stuck in a bad situation. Microsoft should have stepped in, handled it differently. This game should have got canceled, and they should have kept going with Scalebound. But we got what we got. We're getting this, what will most likely be a very average game. That's most likely why it's moving to February, because if they put this game up, which is probably going to be another 68 Metacritic game, up against stuff like Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, what else is good, Battlefield, and all these other big titles around holiday time, it's going to get lost in the shuffle. So at least this way, they have a little more breathing room. But now they're going up against Days Gone, because Sony, the savages that they are, announced that they're releasing their game in February as well. So it's almost the same week, I think, too. So yeah, it's going to be a rough time. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to compete with Days Gone. Even though Days Gone is really not looking that great, it's still going to be a lot better than Crackdown. So it's unfortunate. Microsoft's going to have another mediocre game on their hands.
Another L under their belt.
Yeah, another L on the belts. But at least by them pushing it to 2019, we'll get Forza Horizon before that, so it won't be a streak of 3 bad games in a row. At least there's that. But there's this game is just
aren't they on that streak right now?
Huh? Yeah, they have
streak right now, ain't they? They had
bad games in a row.
Super Lucky Tail. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw it up there, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But that wasn't a
I know. I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah, like we still have Forza Horizon 4, which we know will probably be a 90+ game because those guys make good racing games. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Don't expect much from Crackdown 3, to be honest, guys. Like 5 years, it's just been a nightmare of development. It's very clear they've had a lot of problems.
That's a Guinness Book of Records right there.
Yeah, like this is one of the most delayed games of the generation at this point, and I don't expect it to be any better than something like Sea of Thieves.
Oh God! Ooh, that hurts.
They chose the wrong game, man. They should have kept Scalebound and canceled Crackdown, because this game is gonna not be great.
They could have canceled any of these games and kept Scalebound.
Yeah.
Shit.
I would have loved for them to have canceled Sea of Thieves.
Hell, they could have kept Fable. I think Fable would have been better than Sea of Thieves.
Probably.
Yeah, everything would have been better than Sea of Thieves. I'd rather play Super Lucky Tales than that shit. I'm sorry.
Super Lucky Tales, at least that's an actual game with content.
I don't trust foxes with gloves. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get along with Tails, and I don't get along with Super Lucky's tail. The wannabe Tails. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The nerd Tails.
It's a shit situation, because I bet you Phil Spencer does want to cancel this game, but they have such a bad reputation of canceling games. They're kind of forced to bring this game out at this point. Like,
yeah, they can't cancel it.
They can't cancel it. They've canceled too many games. They've had nothing since Gears of War 4. If they canceled Crackdown 3, even if it's a shitty game, they can't cancel it, because it would do so much harm to the Xbox brand to cancel another one of their major games.
Because I mean, look at their reputation's been taking hit after hit.
Yeah. Even if this game is trash, it's coming out, and it is what it is. Just don't expect an amazing game, because we have no reason to expect an amazing game from what we've seen so far.
Okay, that's all you got.
Yeah.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, I said put it on whenever y'all want to. I don't care.
Oh,
I always like Crackdown, so I personally don't care.
Did Sinister? Did you go? I think he went first.
That was the first one that already went.
Everybody went. I guess everybody went. I don't really.
Yeah, I went.
I really don't have anything else to talk about. I know Atlas and Sega is going to appear at E3. I don't know how y'all feel about that. If they come out with a Persona 6, I'll be super happy. I don't expect that. I don't expect that anytime soon. But
no way.
That Persona 5 game was fucking fire, dude. That
If
game
show
was so
Vanquish
good.
2, I'll be really happy.
I think
That
they're
was
gonna
a rumor.
focus more on the other game coming out for the Switch, Shin
Which
Megami
one?
Tensei
Shin
5.
Megami
That's the
Tensei.
next one
Y'all keep that one. I like Persona.
coming out.
I don't know. After playing 5, man, I want to keep
Yeah,
playing. I want 6.
they're gonna talk about Persona 5 dancing or some shit like
Nah, I
that.
don't give a damn about no
I
dance.
like,
I want
I
Persona
like
6.
Persona 5 dancing. I'm gonna do some dancing.
Shit. I don't know, man. As much as the shit that y'all talk about Sega, man, at least they trying. Look at the PlayStation, the Sony and
They're
Sega
trying.
relationship.
Yeah,
They
they're
putting every single Yakuza game on the PlayStation.
That's
That is
cool. I like
great.
that.
Yeah, look at Dragon's Crown Pro.
That is great,
proud of
dude.
them,
Every
though.
single game. I'm glad
And
that.
how that make you feel to see all your favorite games on my system? I'm just asking questions.
By the way, real.
Okay, so you say I don't own a PlayStation as well? I got a PlayStation
No,
add-on.
no,
I got a PlayStation add-on. I don't start that shit.
You want a Dreamcast too, man. I don't want to hear that.
Damn.
All your games on my system.
Your system, huh? So,
You
okay.
asked me
By the
permission
way,
before
real,
you can turn your
So
PlayStation on.
so you tell me you bought me a PS4 G-Rock? Is that
That's
what
what
you
I'm
said?
trying to tell you.
That's
I'm
Okay,
Daddy G-Rock,
I'm
nigga.
going to sell this PS4 and I expect you to buy me one. How about that? Then you can say it's
All
your
right, because
system.
I got it like that.
You
nigga.
can be a fair hugger.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to
But
say.
let's just be real, man. Like
In the
at
video.
least, okay, we could be at least Sega trying, man. At least they're trying. Look, the Sonic Mania, they tried. But for some reason, Sonic 4 still sold well. I don't know why. The game was
Because
trash.
Sonic fans have no standards.
I guess, but the Sonic
Oh,
Mania
my
was awesome. Sonic Mania was awesome. So I think they had a good last year. They was good. It was good. Yakuza
They really
6.
got another donation.
Oh, I did. Okay, who did? Let me see.
Stewart.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of donations, the mirror gave you like $5 earlier. You didn't even notice.
Oh
really?
shoot! I'm so sorry, Mirror. Oh damn! What did
You
she say?
the pimp, man. What's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry, Mirror. If you did give me a donation, I'm so sorry. I'm trying
I
to
didn't see
keep
that
up with the
either.
chat at the same time. I'm yelling and cussing out
Harlot's
G-Rock,
monster.
man. I'm sorry, man. I really appreciate the support, Mirror.
Don't forget the part where you wasn't comprehending and
I
listening.
support.
Like you lack some
See,
ability.
G-Rock, see, there you go. I'm trying to let it go. You just won't let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it
Nigga,
go.
you a dad. You don't listen to your kids scream?
Let it go, G-Rock. Let it go.
I can't.
I'm about to sing that Frozen song. Let it go. Just let it go, man.
All right.
Please.
Don't sing that in another
Okay, then
man.
stop.
I ain't gonna never be up here.
Stop. Damn. Oh my God. But yeah, Stuart, appreciate the donation. What did he say? He said so. I know he did a comment.
There's rumors of Persona 4 Golden PS4 port. I think that was already shut down though.
Oh,
that was
really?
already. I think that rumor shot down already.
Oh, well, I just want Persona 6. You know what? If they remastered Persona, Persona 5 was my first game in the Persona series. I would love to play the other ones, man, because Persona 5, that game was so. Huh?
Persona 5 is so damn good.
You
I mean,
know,
Atlas, man. It's like they did so many great games. I mean, I hope they do a sequel to Dragon's Crown because I love that game too.
I'm glad it sold over 2 million, man. Like those type of games don't usually sell, man. I'm glad for it. I'm glad for Sega's sake as well too. You know, I really hope Sega will come out with some games. Sega or Atlas, same company. But yeah, the whole Vanquish 2 rumor. I really hope that. I hope that is true. Of course, Bayonetta 3, that's still a Sega IP. So, let's I know you don't like giving credit to Sega, Alex, even though they don't develop the game.
I just said they're trying.
It's still, you said with a smirk on your face. See, let you go now. Let you go now. you can't hold it in. You can't hold it in, man. I told you, man, you're such a hater, man.
What?
God damn.
I agree with you.
Sure
trying.
you do. You said I agree with you. That's what you said. Oh
They're
my
trying.
God. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
You're like that kid in the corner with the dunce cap. He gets a participation sticker, man.
Damn.
Yes, that's
You
so good.
saying all that bullshit, but you saying Persona 5 is like one of the best games you ever played. Come on,
Sega
man.
didn't make that shit.
It doesn't matter if they
Hey,
make
Persona
it.
5 is the shit though.
It doesn't matter. It's Sega makes. Like, I don't want to get into this conversation again about Retro Studios.
That has nothing to do with that game.
I don't want to get into that conversation again because we're gonna go to Nintendo. I'm gonna be like, who made Xenoblade? Who made Donkey Kong? Who made Metroid? Like, I don't want to get.
I'm not gonna allow you to try and say Sega made that game. They did not make that game.
Okay, so they get no credit, even though they own it.
No credit for that.
Jesus.
You know what they get credit for? Sonic Forces. That's what they made.
Okay, can you at least give them credit for the Yakuza games? Because those games they're fire. They're fire.
I haven't played it yet. So
Why?
I don't know.
It's fire.
Yeah, I got the Kiwami game. It's awesome.
I'm trying to find Yakuza. I can't find it in my area.
Sega makes the best beat 'em up games, man. They always did. They always did. You know,
Turtles in Time is the best beat 'em up game, and now the second best beat 'em up game is Shaq.
That's opinionated, man. I don't care. You go ahead, get you and your buddy Nick, and be like, Turtles in Time is the best. I know. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Where's my cap at? Who's gonna deny this game, this franchise? Who's going to deny this? Who's going to deny this? Huh?
Oh, doing this?
Oh God. Whatever, Nick. Whatever.
I can't see it.
Whatever.
Shaq Fu, Legend.
Oh, you're talking about Streets of Rage. Who's gonna deny Streets of Rage?
Lucky you.
Who's gonna deny Streets of Rage?
I was gonna mention that.
You telling me Streets of... Whatever, man. Whatever.
Shaq Fu, Legendary Born Killers.
I'm done. That's not a debate no more. I'm done. I'm done.
Of course there's no debate, because we're right.
God, just so much hatred in your heart, man. Oh, I guess G-Rock, he said he had to bounce early, had to pick up his girl. Okay, we about to wrap this bad boy up, and we just fucking around. Let's get a few questions, people, before we get up out of here, man. Let's get a few questions. Few questions, man. It's been
Persona
interest.
5 was in development before Sega bought Atlas.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
Doesn't matter. When Persona 6 comes out, Atlas still gonna make it. Sega said they made it clear that they gonna make all decisions. They made it clear.
That's like saying when you go to McDonald's,
They need to remake it.
Drink Coke. You thank McDonald's for the tasty Coke? No, Coca-Cola made that Coke.
You know what? I will. If Sega come out with Atlas during E3 and they said they're gonna remaster Persona 3 and 4, I think that would be great. I would love to get into those games. I would love to play those. What's up? Any questions?
Hey, the Simpsons beat 'em up was good though.
Yeah, I did the arcade one.
Yeah,
I love
that
was good.
It was good.
X-Men beat 'em up. Yeah,
We don't really talk about the Simpsons arcade. That was a great game. I used to love playing that.
That's a
That's a good game.
Yeah, but I played that on the 360. Shoot.
It's no Turtles in Time, but it's still pretty good.
I don't give a damn.
I still have
Hey,
that.
Turtles was nice though. Turtles was nice. I ain't gonna lie. Turtles was nice. Streets of Rage was nice. Y'all got a good argument going there. You know what I'm saying? So
Shaq Fu, Legend.
they need to remake both of those.
Yeah,
Ain't
like
gonna
I
happen.
even played the Bug
Shaq Fu was didn't Shaq Fu get like a 98 Metacritic?
Are you serious?
I swore.
What the heck?
No, hell no.
This dude-
Hey,
this dude-
seriously, hold on, what?
Alex,
Never.
played it. You're the only person.
Never.
Huh?
No.
You're the only person I know personally who plays Streets of Rage, or not Streets of Rage. Shaq Fu.
I'm
How
telling
is
you,
it?
it's amazing.
It's actually good.
Shaq Fu?
A Legend Reborn Shaq Fu is better than Streets of Rage, yes.
The new one that just came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
That's kind of cold, Mia.
No,
Oh, your lies. Your lies
I see that
heard.
question, Neil. I see that question. Ain't no who's no better listener.
Yeah.
No, if they're not gonna say see, this
Better listener, realer, Helen Keller.
Yeah. Hey guys, I gotta roll out.
Messed up. That is messed
you gotta
up.
get out of here.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll get my answer real quick.
I appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do your outro.
Hey, it's been real, guys. It's a sinister and great topics. Even you guys yelling on top of each other, but still,
You're right.
y'all be
Okay, I appreciate you coming, man.
all right. No problem.
All right, peace out. All right, let's get a few questions to get out of here. We passed the 2-hour mark. We're about to reach the fuckboy hour in a few.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see. What are y'all E3 predictions for the big three? Well, we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Bad question, non-listener.
Why the hell am I not on this podcast? Because you are an Alex fanboy. That's why.
Damn.
Would you beat Streets of Rage without Super
Alex in the
Genie?
comment trying to sell people shit.
Literally streamed Streets of Rage 2 not too long ago, and I beat it. I didn't lose a I don't think
You
I
should do
died.
yourself a favor and stream Shaq Fu.
Ew.
Have some
no,
real fun.
No, I can't. I don't want to. The
You
name.
sound like somebody who eats pineapple on his pizza.
Wow. No, that's blasphemy, man. I know. No.
Yeah, I still have that Sims arcade game on PS3. I should stream it soon.
You should. That's a fun game.
Who is better, Tours of Time, Streets of Rage? Yo, you already know my answer, Blue Boat.
The wrong answer.
Both of them, man.
Will Activesin buy and do a giveaway a Switch if Metro Prime 4 gameplay trailer? No, if we see a Metro Prime gameplay trailer.
How about this? I will buy and give away Switch if Metroid sells 6 million.
Now you know that's not gonna happen.
What?
Why you would give a ridiculous?
Do it. Mario did it in 2 months.
That's Mario though. Come
Real
on.
still owes us all
You guys want to act like franchise,
It's
right?
like saying, can Next
No,
sell
I-
6 million? It's not gonna happen, man.
Why not? It's this amazing franchise that everyone buys and plays.
No,
right?
no,
It
quality.
should be-
Wait.
It is an amazing franchise as far as the quality, but the
It's
fan base
so
is not really
beloved
there.
and everyone wants Metroid, right? Clearly they can sell.
Wait. They probably could hit that though if you think about it, because by the time it comes out, Nintendo been in passed up Xbox and sales by then anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They've been to have 30
It's not
million,
an
40 million
impossible
people.
goal.
Not too hard. And plus, Metroid skipped an entire generation, so people low key thirsty for it. They want that
Clearly, people
Metroid
will
Kool-Aid.
buy Metroid, right?
You know what I'm saying? They want them Samus titty physics. They want to see it and believe in it. You know what I'm saying? The blonde haired danger bounty hunter. You know what I'm saying? We need that. I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would buy it day one. I think a lot of people would be hype over if they see it at E3. So it's a possibility.
I might.
Pretty safe. I'll never get close to that, but okay. But yes, that is what
Shit.
it will take to get a
Do you
Switch
think Phil
deal.
Spencer will announce Kraken's body for Smash?
Oh my
I'll only
Wow.
be for that if it doesn't have the potential.
They still on that Kraken, man.
I would love if Phil Spencer came out on Nintendo's Direct and announced like Banjo for Smash. That'd be really cool.
That's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else we got?
Do you
What
think?
else?
Do you think Xbox only announce updates for their games they already have out, like Sea of Thieves, State of Decay? What if their show
We're
is based
definitely
on
gonna see that.
updates, a new level, or a Kraken body per se? You know what I'm saying? Like, what
That
if they
is
walk
part
out
of
with that shit? Like,
These
what if they come out and
updates,
say,
it's a Kraken body.
yeah? I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, for example, like what they say. Okay, Sea of Thieves got a story mode now, or State of Decay is better now, or has new zombies. Or what if they actually come to E3 with that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of new games, they talking about their old games that got an update.
If you look back the last couple of years, how many times have we seen Minecraft new content at E3? So it's nothing.
I mean,
new for them.
shit.
Well, it drops.
That's
in
true.
billions of dollars,
And you know what's
so-
crazy? You know what's crazy? We still haven't got 4K Minecraft yet. Like, what's holding that up?
I don't know.
I forgot about that.
That's crazy. It's been a year. Minecraft would be the easiest one to update. Why ain't they update that
It's
yet?
still gonna look like shit regardless. What does it even matter?
Oh no, regardless, you can make a shiny piece of shit shiny, it's still gonna stink. But it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, it just that's just one of the weird
Weird
things
that
about
they've done
Xbox.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Maybe they realized
know.
it doesn't make a damn difference.
What other questions?
For real.
What other questions do we got? I ain't
Other
answering that.
questions here.
What chance Fire Emblem
Xbox
Switch
can't
being
handle
a
See, yes.
waifu
Minecraft
simulator?
graphics.
Waifu
me see this
simulator.
question.
Wow.
Do you think
Is
fans
King
will
Thrash
consider
handsome? Is-
Xbox?
Yes,
Who said that?
yes, King Thrash is the handsomest guy here. Yes. Nah. I'm just playing. What other questions we got though?
Do you think
Let's see,
fans would declare
Oh,
Xbox
yeah.
is no longer part of the console?
Dang, y'all questionless.
Do you think Xbox fans declare Xbox no longer?
They have no-
Hey, what is the chance of Switch being not a waifu simulator? What? Oh,
I mean,
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Hmm.
Fire Emblem's definitely gonna have waifu shit in it. That's
yeah,
for
it
sure.
will.
That's what sells Fire Emblem now. You'd be crazy to think
It's a waifu shit.
So
yeah,
no
the
Metro
waifu shit
game
saves
has
Fire
ever
Emblem. It's what
surpassed 4
propels
million.
the franchise forward.
The-
now,
the
so
best-selling
you'd be
fran-
hard-pressed
the
not to
best-
get a waifu shit in there now.
The best-selling Metro game.
Wait, are
was,
y'all? I got a question since I'm not even part of y'all squad.
Huh?
What What do y'all feel about the Nintendo online deal? Like, what do you guys get from that?
Man, I ain't trying to talk about that no more.
Man,
Man, I ain't trying to get back into that, man. I ain't trying to get back into that. We did not agree, and we literally did not do a podcast for weeks because of that.
Please.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what? Is that bad?
Yeah, it was that bad. Because Alex and Nick was damage control. I was like, man, that's bullshit. That's
You
bullshit.
had to resurrect a dead guy just to have a confirmation bias podcast because you were so mad about how many times.
See, there you go. Ain't no resurrection.
No, exactly. It's like
me and Zen has always been in
this is how I
contact.
pictured it. I pictured.
Yeah.
I pictured.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna go through this.
I didn't know it was that bad. My bad.
Go through this again with y'all. We didn't already talked about it. We
All right,
I stand.
Real had to go through a Vietnam jungle, taking out a bunch of Viet Cong soldiers to go to a dilapidated hut to untie Zen, who was tied to a chair with a hood over his head.
If you want
It's
to look at that podcast we had about the Nintendo Switch Online, look at it.
I'm gonna watch it.
It really got bad. It got really.
Man. I didn't have my arguments about it too.
It got bad.
I feel like it's a good night, but
people actually thought a lot of subscribers actually thought we weren't even friends no more. They thought we after that debate we had, they said they ain't never invite them on this podcast again.
While me and
Nintendo Online destroys friendship.
They just destroying friendships.
While me and Alex did have our criticisms of it, He'll get mad because our criticisms weren't as bad as his.
Exactly.
No,
like we said, okay,
wait, so
y'all didn't like my answer, and I didn't like y'all answer. We should have just
mad that we weren't as angry as him, basically.
I did not want y'all. I'm just no. Y'all saying what I said was foolish. I said it's my opinion. That's all I said. It was my opinion. Y'all got your opinions. I have my opinion.
You got mad because your opinion didn't line up with your.
No. Y'all got mad at me because my opinion didn't line up with your opinion.
We didn't get mad at you.
Yes, y'all did.
If you watch that back, you're the only one.
Hold on. Let me pop my popcorn. You know what I'm saying? It's in the microwave.
Yeah.
Give me a couple minutes.
If you watch that podcast, there's only one guy that was yelling, and he's wearing.
Go back to that podcast. Let's not do this again.
I believe it's a good move. Y'all don't think it's a good move? Damn, I really gotta watch that. I believe it was a good move. I think
there are things we liked about it and things we didn't.
Yeah.
Problem was,
the name of the podcast, I did it 4 weeks ago.
Real expected all three of us to just trash this thing like from top to bottom.
No, I did not. I never want to have a cast. No, that what makes the cast good because of us disagreeing. That's how we get people on board. I don't want us. Huh?
Why'd you have a Yes Man podcast the very next day?
What are you talking about, Yes Man? What are you talking about, Yes Man podcast? Yeah, I just got his opinion. I got Zen's opinion, and
the first podcast with the three of us.
Why don't you ask Zen that? Why don't you ask Zen him that? If he was a Yes Man, ask him that.
Fuck boy hours.
Like. Y'all, like, we're never gonna always agree to things, Al. I know you and Nick, y'all 69 each other all the time. I'm not gonna be a part of that. I'm not gonna be a part of that.
I didn't know questionable shit was going on about Nintendo. Damn, 69 each other over that shit.
Oh my God!
Look how mad he gets about Nintendo's Online.
Dude, okay. You know, I'm done. Just watch the podcast. I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna for sure watch it. I would just say for $20 is a good deal. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just saying $20.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
That's what we were saying.
I said
$20 is a good deal.
I said it was a fair deal. But all I did, I just broke it down, and I felt that you know, compared to Microsoft, if you take away a third. See, this.
Wait. Okay, I got a better question then. If y'all argued about that,
because we all agreed that you get a third of the Xbox and PS4 servers for a third of the price.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You really legit. You banned niggas because of this?
I'm done.
Ooh, let me sit up.
I'm done. I'm not talking about no more. I'm done. Y'all know.
How about this one?
People in the comment, they know how I feel about it.
How about this one? How did y'all feel about the Labo? Because I had a lot of arguments about the Labo. How do y'all feel about
the Labo's cool. It's just not for us.
It's not me. It's not me.
No, no, that's good because that's what I agree. A lot of gamers were saying, talking about cardboard and all that shit. I'm like, well, nigga, it's not for you, though.
You know,
It's like for
Nintendo
children.
they made it clear
You
that
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
for
Like-
The way I look at it is like the idea
for
of
kids.
Labo is very cool. It's just not for my age bracket. That's all.
Yeah, it's not. It's for
I
kids.
look.
Yeah,
Like,
I
most
don't
of us
understand the whole
rational people
argument about
looked at Labo, and we're like, nah, okay. But
I've
there are
never
people out there who
seen
got
so many
physically
adult
offended
men
that this
take time.
exists.
Yeah,
So
for no reason. I'm like, you're not gonna buy it. It's not
Cares
for
about
you.
Labo. It's
It
cool.
Oh,
hurt
you
Nia,
paying $60 for some cardboard.
hold on, Nia think
Like,
I
what?
banned y'all. I did not ban these guys on my channel. What are you talking about, Nia?
Yeah, you
Nah,
did.
we just
No,
mess around.
no,
Hey, that's what I was laughing at.
I timed Alex out. I timed him out in the chat for about 60 seconds. That shit was funny as hell.
That's how mad you
That
got.
shit, no, I didn't get mad. I was trying to see your reaction, and boy, you was mad. I didn't see you no more in the
Timed us out for calling. You got
got
really
so
mad when I
mad,
called
dude.
your podcast a confirmation bias podcast. That's what you got really mad.
confirmation bias.
And,
I know you just like
Zen Gamer is the yes man apparently. in this-
according to them, he's a yes man.
He was just going to be the guy more likely to agree with him on the subject than me and Alex.
Yeah.
basically.
Anytime you need somebody to sit on
okay.
Nintendo, that's the guy to call.
Oh my gosh, look, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Hey, I'm just
not
starting
gonna
shit.
go
That's all.
on
I'm
about
just
this. I'm not
I'm just
gonna keep
instigating and seeing what's going on.
Yeah,
That's all.
I see you doing a good job
I'm
instigating.
seeing-
You try to get us to go back down that path. I'm
You
not.
still throwing
I'm
up.
not
I'm
falling
throwing out.
for it,
I'm throwing
man.
out little nuggets.
I ain't
I'm
falling
throwing
for
little
it.
nuggets left and right. That's all. Little
Oh,
nuggets,
damn.
little anger nuggets.
It ain't working. You tried. It ain't working, man. It ain't working.
Let's just go ahead and stop now
Let's
before we go take
let's
another
just
like
keep
month
it with-
hiatus on the
let's just keep it
podcast.
at this, 'cause just keep it at this because this is reality. We will all be there day one on Nintendo's paid online. That is
I said that too because my wife, she's a big
Oh, yeah.
she's a big Splatoon fan. We
I
need
know.
to online in order for it to happen. So I have no choice. But doesn't mean
Yeah.
that I don't have room to criticize. There's nothing wrong
Hey,
with
bro.
criticism.
I know.
My main problem with it is that they don't got trophies. I think they need
Yeah.
trophies more than
That'd
anything.
be
Man.
cool.
I think that would be a good thing for them because they got so many iconic emblems. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a mushroom trophy for the small ones, a star trophy for the main one, flower trophy. You know how they do that shit with star
They
flower,
have a lot of icons.
mushroom. They have a lot of icons that they can use to get people to actually like to make the games last a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? They're always mostly single player games. So if you have Mario, you got speed runners and shit. Imagine people speed running Mario to get a star trophy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd just expand Nintendo. That's all it would do. You know what I'm saying? If they had that, it'd be popping. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. And plus, I'm the best at Mario Kart. I beat everybody in the chat room. So it's just
That is
different things.
I would destroy you, but okay.
That is highly likely. I'm sorry, bro. My girl will smack you.
You feel free to show up on Monday and get your ass kicked, but that's okay.
Look,
what you
see,
talking about?
you see, my booty low key is in full form because it has never been kicked before. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm there's a
That tends to
King-
happen when you play against
King
people
in
with
fr-
bang.
King in front of my name is there for a reason. I didn't just say it. I didn't make it up. It was given to me by the
Whoa,
game
you're gonna
gods.
get demoted
You know what I'm
to
saying?
place.
No, never.
Okay, can we go
Never.
now?
Yeah,
There he is.
Look, intimidation.
Hey,
Nah.
we get this every episode. When it's time to go, Nick, he gets so impatient.
He gets so
He
mad.
gets so
Yeah.
fucking mad. It's time to go,
You know,
man.
so that's
Hurry
fine.
up. If you're talking about pineapple pizza, get your ass out of here, man. I don't want you to.
Oh, but I got shit to do.
Nick's got shit to do. He's got to like boil over.
So I guess okay, we are
Fresh booty, though.
we are approaching the fuckball hour. So I guess let's
Yes,
go
we
and get out of here because when Nick says time to go, it's time to go.
It's time to
It's
go.
time.
It's time to go.
Jesus Christ, man.
I heard
Oh
it.
my God. Okay, this was a interesting podcast. There was some debating going on. It didn't get as bad as the Nintendo Online debate. It almost did, but I had to cut it off so we get to the next subject. I cut it off. I kind of wish I cut off the topic we had with the Nintendo Switch Online because that got kind of very unprofessional.
Yeah, you got really mad.
Oh, just me? Only me? Oh, just
You're-
watch the
you were the one
podcast.
yelling.
people.
Oh my God, stop!
Just watch let's watch the podcast. I'm
gonna check it out.
I'm not talking about no more. I'm done, Alex. Nick, I'm done. I'm not talking about no more.
Yeah,
Good
I'm waiting
podcast.
to get your outro.
I'm trying to end the podcast. I know you're not trying to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it no more. I want to go lay down. I'm tired.
I want to go lay down.
Tired.
All right, man. Y'all let me see. Tell Alex stop making smart remarks. I can do it. Shut up, Alex.
It's
No, that's
always
what-
my fault.
He's gonna say something. He's gonna
Yeah,
say
he's about
something.
to say something. Look at that grin on his face.
I ain't saying nothing.
Look at that grin on his face.
I want
Everybody.
to
Look at that grin. Okay.
Diggy,
Good podcast. Talk about some E3 prediction, Crackdown 3 getting delayed again. Talk about Phil Spencer and the state of the Xbox brand, whether they're gonna continue the brand or just go full on service, whatever. It was a good podcast. Lots of debates. It was pretty fun. It was a really good podcast. We had a good podcast like this in about a month or two. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. So yeah, I would love to do this again next week, and I would love for King Thrash to come back. It was very interesting. It was a very entertaining show. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, people, share, get some more people here. And y'all remember next week I'm taking a vacation. I'm off work all week, so expect a lot of content coming from me. Stuart Stokes, Mira, appreciate y'all donating to the channel. Appreciate that. And what?
A lot of emergency podcasts.
Well, it's E3 week. What you think? What you expect? It's E3 week, man. That's the week that a lot of YouTubers whore for views. Let's be real. They're gonna be whoring for views. So yeah,
sure.
So I'm gonna be doing a lot of content. See if I can get some new people here, get some real gamers on the channel, not just biased gamers. But yeah, man, like I say, appreciate y'all guys coming, and let's go ahead and get our outros out the way so we get the fuck up out of here. Start with you, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Activesin. Here's another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. A lot of Xbox stuff going on this week. Some good, some bad. E3's right around the corner. I took Tuesday off work, so I'm going to be watching that Nintendo.
Oh, it has to be Nintendo, huh? I told you he's a Nintendo fanboy.
Microsoft. Why would I do that?
I told you he's a Nintendo fanboy.
And Sony's in the evening, so I don't need to take the day off for them. Microsoft's not worth taking a day off for. But yeah, Nintendo's going to win E3, of course, obviously. And it should be a good, fun week. CM Punk is fighting this Saturday. He's going to get his ass kicked and go back to WWE, hopefully. And, yeah, it should be an interesting weekend. And apparently Just Cause 4 just got leaked. So that's cool. I like Just Cause.
I still didn't finish 3.
Me neither. I think I smelled 3 and then left it alone.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man, I love Just Cause 3. It's so much fun.
It was fun. I don't know why I just stopped playing it. I need to get back on it. Okay.
Don't mind this.
Nick, outro.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us. I'm too tired to finish this. See you guys later.
Oh my God. Black Lives Matter, Nick. Black Lives Matter. Anyway.
What?
It was just random. All right, Thrash.
I can say anything. I want to make a joke, but I don't.
You're white. You can't make a joke because it's racist. I just messing with you, man.
Niggas burnt out.
All right, Thrash, go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. Anybody who know me, you know what I'm saying, Garuda, and somebody else up in here who know me. Y'all know how I am. Y'all want to check my channel out, man. Check it out. You know, subscribe if you like. Don't subscribe if you don't. You know what I'm saying? I got some my channel. I'm real professional right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not being myself. I don't want.
This is professional.
You know, I don't want. I gotta. Oh, it's professional for sure.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like
shit.
Yeah,
man, I'm like a black dude. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a lot of my people love my content. I got a comedy channel. You know what I'm saying? My channel is comedy/hood shit, but full game comedy. You know, skits, all that shit, information, all that. But you know what I'm saying, go there, check it out. If you don't check it out, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing y'all when I'm back here again. So, you know what I'm saying? Good looking out. And check out the Roundtable podcast. Gamer should be coming. You know what I'm saying? One of these days. I want your whole podcast to come on my podcast, man. That's how I like to run my podcast. Have your whole podcast come to my podcast.
Be a
you know what I'm saying?
Huge podcast, man.
Hey,
podcast could be as big as a Ronnie Professional. Be about 10 people on there, man.
Yeah, real talk. Oh shit, nigga, my girl too, right on time. She always called me right on time.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like whenever, if y'all could, no matter how many it is, we know how to take turns, but we ghetto as fuck too. So, I mean, but we got a diverse set of people, Xbox guys, PC guys, PlayStation guys. We come together and we all talk gaming, have a good time. So, y'all want to come through, come through. Y'all want to check it out, check it out.
PC guys, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, PC sucks.
Facts.
Shut up.
Facts.
Show me those PC exclusives. Show me those PC exclusives.
It's the same ones you have on.
There ain't none. They all RTSs. All RTS.
You mean like Halo Wars?
Okay, anyway, appreciate you coming on the channel, on the podcast. Y'all remember, people, check them out. Subscribe to King Thrash Gaming. Put your channel in the link in the chat so people subscribe to you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. And like I say, people, it's been a hell of a show, some good debates, and we at least I'm glad we didn't go to that level of the Nintendo Online podcast. We almost did, but I cut it off. I'm glad. I'm trying to get this channel just a little bit professional. Nah, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, good podcast, and I will see y'all guys probably Sunday. I'm off next week, so I will be doing some Sunday content on whether if I do a stream by myself or maybe we could do a podcast or whatever. So I'm not sure if anything's going on this Sunday. I'm not sure if EA is doing something, but I think somebody's doing something Sunday. I don't know.
EA is on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, he's on Sunday?
They're for everybody.
Okay, so yeah, I'll probably be doing something on Sunday. Like I say, I got all week at work. I'm off of work all week next week, so I got a lot of content for y'all guys. And y'all make sure y'all like this video, like this podcast, subscribe if you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell because a lot of people still ain't get notified on my channel. And I guess I will see y'all guys on the next ride. Peace.